I believe. Or that came up in Rayla's. Rayla came to a well and started drinking the blood, really taking after Andre and Mavis there. And drinking the mysterious substance. And got an extreme desire to consume or just need to devour. And this blood creature saying, yes, consume. She's like, yes, I will, and drank more from the well.
Do you remember what the creature looked like?
Didn't you just describe it as just like a thing, but like it came out of the blood or whatever?
It had like a bunch of like hands and things.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Mavis went to the dream, and even after losing her goddamn mind and complaining to the world at large, she went back to the dude she's already talked to a few times, and discovered that
you find out
this moss creature dude is somehow linked to the worms and has what he calls the need to claim back what is ours, is what the words that he used. And is like, we must the wound so the son in rags, that was a whole thing, and apparently he's the kid. I don't fucking know. Sounds like really dumb, like almost Greek mythology levels of family issues.
Something going on.
He had a complex. Mavis was like, I want no part of this, and then got devoured by worms again.
Have you tried giving him therapy? That might work.
Do it. Maybe I'll try that next time instead of just antagonizing him. Anyway, he's like, Mavis, you've accepted who you are, and Mavis is like, I didn't agree to any of this, and he's like, oh, you have not accepted who you are. I'm like, yeah, that's what I just said.
Like, really?
And then she gets devoured by worms again. But this time she managed to flip him off, so she's happy. And I think that's where we ended the session.
That is indeed where we ended the session last.
God, I'm honestly sad at this point. I don't get to encounter him more often. Granted, I'll probably die if we do.
That might change. Who knows? Anyway, and that was very good. You get your inspiration.
Yay! Oh shit! I did something.
And,
okay.
And like that, we'll start back with Andre, as you first awaken. As you reach out of the vision, pull back out, you find yourself still in the closet, crushed by quite a bit of weight, as both Mavis and Rayla are stuck upon you.
Please get off of me.
They both seem to be very much unconscious, but you can see them very clearly. In fact, one of your eyes does seem to emit some sort of powerful light that lights the entire shed for you.
Oh, of course. Rayla, Mavis, please.
Am I still a chipmunk, or has it been more than two?
Both of you are still asleep, without even an inkling of Andre's movement.
Can I get out?
You can try.
I'd like to try to get out. Release me.
You can go with acrobatics or athletics.
Alright, let's see here.
If you've got a way to use history for that, go for it, but...
History?
You've got a way to explain it.
Please. No! I got an 11. I rolled a 2.
God, you are an unlucky fucker. And, with that, it's a bit hard for you to wriggle your way out of this. You managed to get most of your upper body out of the way, so you can actually breathe very well. However, your legs are very much stuck on there, as both Rayla and Mavis's weight have fallen straight where your thighs would be stopped from moving.
He's just gonna accept his fate at this point. He's like, no, I'm gonna die here. This is how I'm gonna die. I can't believe it.
As you look around the room, it takes you a moment, but you notice that it's very clear, at least from one of your eyes, It looks almost like you're flashing a lantern all around, as a full thick yellow light covers them wherever you look.
Oh,
With
perfect.
the light, you see through things. You see through Mavis, through Rayla, with the form that you saw in the vision back with the huge axe. You can
That's
see
not good.
creaking from the floors and the walls. All the bugs from before only seem to wriggle away to try and avoid the light wherever they can.
Well, at least I don't have to deal with the moths in my mouth. He'll just keep the eye closed as he's like, ah, this is gonna be a pain.
Alright. A good about half an hour passes. And after that, Rayla, you wake up as well. Your mouth still filled with that exquisite liquid.
Work. How does that actually work? It's like Andre below me. Is that what's happening?
Yes, Andre's like, please get off of me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Rayla will like try to like maneuver off of Andre onto like out of the closet.
Sure. Roll for athletics or acrobatics, as Mavis's full weight is dead set on you, and you are in a very tight enclosed space, which
Wait,
makes it difficult to move around.
how long has it been since we
Ooh.
like originally fell asleep?
How long has it been?
Because if you said half an hour, well, before that half an hour, how long has it been? I'm saying, am I still a chipmunk?
Yeah, no, you're not a chipmunk.
Okay, so it's
what
been
you
more than
read in
2
that.
hours.
Yeah, it has been more than 2 hours, I'll tell you that much.
I rolled a 10 by the way.
No, please.
So you rolled a 10. You managed to kick Mavis a bit around, and you yourself managed to move a bit. But as you do, you find yourself a bit stuck in the way your legs are positioned. So you're stuck yourself underneath that part of you, underneath Mavis. And to get it out, you need to break your leg, basically, the ankle. Your upper body is mostly out of the way, and Mavis is just sitting on top of both of you.
Please. No.
I can't get up.
Clawing at the ground.
Mavis needs to wake up.
Alright. Do either of you do anything?
He's just Andre's after that roll, Andre's not confident in his abilities whatsoever.
Or
Yeah, no, probably not.
after about a minute, Andre, the vision, the light from your eye, begins to fade. You can see it flicker, almost like someone's pulling cloth over and pulling it off, and pulling it over and pulling it off of a lantern. After a few seconds of that, the light dims, and all three of you are now stuck in the pure darkness of the closet.
Great, perfect. I wanted this. Definitely.
Oh, wait, so I can see the light?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
It's actually the only thing that lit up the closet. Besides it, you can't see anything.
Andre, that light earlier, was that? Please don't tell me that was you.
That was my eye, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It's different color though, you know. It's progress, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, it could be a good thing to show that we're learning.
Yeah, sure.
As Rayla says those words, Andre, you can almost feel a tendril reaching for your ear. The words just ring true. You almost felt convinced. For a moment, yes, of course. That's the only way it should be. Of course, it all makes sense. After just a few seconds, you realize, wait a second, that's not what I actually think. You realize those thoughts aren't yours.
Oh, I'm going actually crazy. So, this is what it's like.
You're saying that? What happened?
It's nothing.
Is this like the nothing where you say it's nothing and then we all get imprisoned and then almost killed by Queen?
No, it's not. No, it's not that. Listen, I'll tell you later if I need to.
Alright, well, if you want to tell us things, we won't, I don't know, judge you for it. Not, I feel like we're kind of in this together at this point, you know?
Noted.
As Rayla speaks, again, the words just seem right, like they make sense. Like you should follow them. You look at her closely, and there's something more about her than usual. You can clearly tell. It's almost like her eyes are gleaming more. You can see behind them a faded shade of red. Much like your eye, it blinks. On and off, and on and off. Each time it goes on, you feel yourself wanting to agree more with her. You find her demeanors more convincing. And after a few moments, it flickers off. Good. You, Rayla, can feel this as well. It's very weird. It's almost like butterflies in your stomach. Only it's more a feeling of yourself. For every few seconds, you feel yourself more confident, more persuasive. You can clearly tell that this is not any of your natural ability. After a few moments, it dims. For good. But you can feel in your stomach that you could all that back.
Mavis, please.
Can I like, with my arm, can I like touch Mavis? Like, can I like shake her to try to wake her up?
You hold on. Repeat that. I'm not sure I understood that correctly.
Can I try to like shake Mavis? Like, is that something I'm able to do in this position?
Yeah, you can try and shake her. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reach up and try to, I guess, yeah, put a little bit of this, like, shake her a little bit, like, wake up.
You shake her a little bit. If you want to go for a stronger push, you can roll for it. Otherwise, you just shake her a little bit, like you would to
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for it. What do I need to roll?
athletics.
Athletics. Okay. Wow, a 7.
You try and shake her a bit, but you find the way in which you are, it's hard to push her directly with your arm. You kind of just have to nudge your shoulder to get her to move, and it's not quite as effective as you perhaps would like. It's more like cradling a baby than any actual pushing. Ten minutes pass, and 20.
Please. I can't take this anymore.
And then 30. And you both begin to feel something. Rayla, you first. Something slithering down your back. It goes down. You feel it clearly, wriggling, like a worm. Every moment it passes on your skin, going down, you feel advanced pain. It feels just wrong, innately. At first, there's only one worm. But then you can feel the sensations begin to multiply. 2, then 4, and reaching to a total of 8. They all begin to go down yourself. And to you, Alfred. To each of you, one of them goes for your face. You can feel the odd, not quite wet, slithering, reaching towards your front. You can see it so close to your eye, it's almost impossible to make out detail, except for the colorless hue it sports. What do you do?
Gonna reach for it. Just try to grab it.
Alright. What about you, Raylan?
Yeah, I think she did the same.
Alright. You both pick it up. As your skin makes contact with it once more, it hurts immensely. And you both take just 1 point of necrotic damage. The part of your skin that makes contact with it begins to darken.
Gonna throw it.
Where?
Just out. Like, is my body able to be out of the door?
No.
Crap. Well, then never mind. He's not gonna throw it. Can I just try to crush it?
Sure. Roll to hit. Well, just roll damage, actually.
What do I roll?
Just roll damage using strength.
If that's the case, then I think it's like, I think it's 1 is the minimum, because I have -1 strength.
Well, yeah, in that case, you do only do 1. You crushed a worm in your hand. It's not a particularly big thing, so it shouldn't be too hard. As you do so, however, it almost seems like the worm goes through your fingers and doesn't take much damage. As you clench your fist tighter, it almost just squeezes it out and it falls to the ground, where it starts to burrow. You can see many small holes there. Hear the noise of the worms as they begin to go underground. Do either of you do anything?
Is Mavis even alive?
I think she's still in her vision. Do you want to try getting out? Did you?
I'll try to get out again if I can.
I believe.
Alright. Roll athletics once more.
Athletics?
I mean, you can go acrobatics, but that won't let you go out of the room. It would let you stand up and then open the door. If you want to, like, bust down the door.
Oh no, I'd like to just stand up.
Oh, alright, yeah, acrobatics.
Please. There we go.
Yeah.
Finally. 23.
What the?
Ah, that's good. You manage to wriggle yourself, much like the worms, out of from beneath Rayla and Mavis, and you stand up. You take up a good half of the closet, and it is very tight, but at least you're not crushed underneath two body anymore.
Alright. I'd like to try to just open the door now.
See, you do so without much trouble. As you open it, not much light goes into the room. You can see that the skies above seem to have retired. No more blue skies, only the purple veil of night. There's no rain, however, and it's very peaceful. Just the sound of the odd, crinkling grass being swayed by the wind.
Man, he's just gonna just stretch as he's like, ow. Man.
Can I get out of the closet?
Roll acrobatics or athletics if you want to get out from underneath Mavis or push her off. As Andrea leaves as well, the worm that you got in your hand begins to get agitated, and it starts to wriggle even more intensely, really attempting to escape your grasp. What do you do?
I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay, make athletics check.
I'm doing athletics and then also an acrobatics for both things. Okay.
Yes. The first one can be for the standing up, and the second one for the worm.
I was gonna do acrobatics for this standing up.
All right. So that's a
The athletics was 10, and then the Acrobatics was 20.
Oh, okay. Acrobatics was to stand up?
Mhm.
Okay. With 20, you manage to wriggle yourself out from underneath Mavis in such a way that she herself doesn't just fall face flat on the ground, mouth filled with dirt. And you manage to stand up. With a 10, you manage to get to keep hold of the worm. Still, it tries to wriggle out of your hand, and you take 3 points of necrotic damage as the inky, odd black substance keeps on going through your skin, further and further. At this point, it's gone up your fingers and is beginning to reach your palm. It very much hurts.
Hey, Andre, I found this worm.
Yeah, there's one on me too. It got away.
I think it's like, I think it's slowly trying to kill me, but I feel like we shouldn't let it go, you know?
And then kill it.
But like, I don't want to do that.
Why? It's a worm.
I like worms. I don't mind insects. It just feels kind of
It's
neat.
killing you.
Yes, that's true. But what if there's a reason this showed up? Maybe we should keep it for like information reasons. Okay, it hurts a lot, but
Do whatever you feel like.
Another 3 points of necrotic.
I want to keep the worm.
Then put it in something.
I don't know what. That's why I was asking you.
I don't have anything. You're the one who
But
seems to
Andre
always
remains-
have the weird utility things.
Andre remains disappointing. It's fine.
Damn.
Part of your games.
1 second. Wait.
So you want to put them in something? Do you try and take out like a container or anything for that?
I'm checking what I have.
Okay. As you do, both you and Andre feel suddenly very exhausted. Perhaps you've just only realized it. But ever since you've woken up, it feels very much tiring, like the opposite of a rest. And you both take a point of exhaustion.
Right?
I can't think of anything to put this worm in, so I guess I'll let it go. And then Rilla crouches down
kill
and just
it.
like puts on the floor. You kill it.
I'm gonna stab it.
Alright, roll to hit. Don't roll to hit, just roll damage. Like, you're not gonna miss.
It's right within 5 feet.
What are you doing?
Sneak attack!
Yeah, because if Rilla's within 5 feet, I get sneak attack.
I'm next to it. Yes. I'm right next to you and it.
So the first is 9 max damage plus an additional 7.
No!
So 16 points of piercing, slashing damage?
Well, 7 is a sneak attack. It doesn't have damage. It's just sneak damage for some reason.
It's whatever damage type you inflicted before. So if you inflicted sneak attack damage with a dagger, that'd be
It was with
probably
the sickle.
slashing or piercing. What?
It's with the sickle. I went on. I wanted to murder this thing.
Alright. So that'll be slashing.
Yes.
You go and just stab the thing, slashing it in half. And you see both halves fall. Whichever one and Riddler was holding still wriggles in her hand, just as lively as ever, as the other one falls to the ground and begins to crawl into the ground.
Just like before. Okay. Can I try to do the thing where it's like like that idea I had where it's like I could probably bring it back. Can I try to turn on my eye?
Yeah, you can. As you feel yourself within you, the light. One truth comes to your mind, and with it, a stream of light makes itself known, showing from your eye and washing very near you in a very powerful yellow light. It's almost like it's midday, but only wherever you look. And there you can see clearly the worms going in the ground. There's about 7 of them. One of them seems to still be waiting to enter. And from each of the tiny little holes where they're going, the odd black substance has begun to spread. Slowly. It almost doesn't seem to be moving at all. But it's definitely there.
Try to laser him like the Minotaur did.
Not much seems to happen.
Dang it!
You look at the worms. They don't quite seem to mind this light so much. They don't even seem to react to it in any given way.
It's like crap as he tries to like cover his eye. Work.
As you will it, the eye begins to shut off, and the light goes away. And you feel a little bit of time is gone. Only a minute or so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, huh, that's interesting. He's gonna look at Rayla. He's gonna take one step back and go, hey, just be careful with whatever we might have just got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gorilla, you also take 2 more points of necrotic as you're still holding the half worm.
I thought I let go of the whole worm.
Oh, no, Andre stabbed him, right?
I put him on the ground.
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. Ignore that then.
No, you're good. So you have a weird eye thing now?
I think you do too.
Is there something on my eye?
It's not as prevalent, but it's there. And you get a lot more trustworthy.
I seem more trustworthy, is what you said?
Don't take that as a good thing.
Okay. Well, yeah, earlier I was feeling more confident, which was weird.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Other than the eye, has anything else been happening to you?
Except for getting assaulted by worms, no.
Well, that's like...
Sorry, guys.
Yes, at this point, Mavis will indeed wake up. Yeah, as you wake up, Mavis, you feel yourself not so much changed as before. Something heavy seems to weigh in your stomach. Almost like you ate too much, but clearly, this isn't food. You wake up, you see nothing, but feel only the cold, somewhat damp dirt underneath your cheek. Both Andre and Rella seem to have gone. You can hear their voice speaking outside. Right.
Did we close the closet door after we left?
Andre would have been like, man, I'm sick of it.
Right, you can hear them but not see them. In fact, the only thing you can see right now is darkness and one lonely worm crawling deep into the dirt in front of you.
I'm gonna grab it before it goes through.
Sure. Roll athletics. Or just a hit if you want.
Okay. Just a flat hit? Okay. I don't know which one will be better. Okay. Okay, that's not... a hit... What's the normal hit? I'm being really dumb right now, but if I'm just grabbing, it'd be strength, yeah. So it's the same as doing acrobatics for me.
Okay. And a total
13?
13? You do manage to grab onto the worm before it shuffles into the dirt completely. You pull it out, and you have it in your hand. It doesn't seem to hurt. In fact, it feels perfectly normal. It just looks at you. Well, look is perhaps an odd term. It just moves in your general direction. One of its head, seemingly just inclining towards your own.
Glare at it for a second. And try... Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna crush it in my hand, if I can.
Sure. Roll damage.
Okay, that was... Oh, damage. What is that? Just... I would be a 1.
As you try to crush it, much like I did for Andre, you almost just constrict the worm, and it goes to slip out of your hand, falling limply on the ground. After about a moment, it begins to move once more.
Stop.
Chop?
Stop. I'm good. I want to see if it reacts to my words.
How loud did you say that, by the way? Just curious.
Wait, did we hear that?
Yeah, I'm curious. How loud was that?
It would have been a bit more on the quiet side.
Okay.
I'll say, do either of you have an above 15 passive perception?
I doubt it.
No.
Neither of you hear it. As Mavis, you say that the worm doesn't seem to react in any way either. It goes into the dirt. You see from the small little hole it's making for itself, darkness spreading. But it feels perfectly natural to you. For a moment, you don't even question it. Of course, the black is spreading. That's how it should be. After a moment, you realize, wait, what am I thinking?
In Abyssal, I'm gonna try and say come back.
Still no reaction. You can softly hear the sound of dirt being pushed aside as a worm keeps going down. Looking around, you can see plenty of other holes. About 6 of them in here in total.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. And I'm gonna sit up. And is the door closed?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to open the door.
You do so. And you find outside night to have come. You see no sun, only the light glow of the stars. In front of the room are Andre and Rayla. They seem to be talking about something. At this point, you both see Mavis as well.
Oh, hey.
She herself. Oh,
We need to set fire to this place.
Oh, really? Hey, check this out. Can I try to turn on my eye at her?
and as actually, I'd say Mavis, make a con save.
Oh no!
Oh
I'm sorry.
no!
I didn't think you'd hurt her.
You dick.
Hey, I was just like, hey, check it out. That's on
That's
me.
a 4. That's a 4.
Or as Mavis, you look at Andre. A sudden burst of light fills your eyes, and you're blinded temporarily, as just pure white sunlight fills the area around you. After about a minute, you manage to gain back your senses.
Pretty sweet, right?
Andre, why'd you do that?
What? He's gonna turn, look right at her face. Oh, sorry. Like, just cover it.
Cover it, and the light goes off.
Please
Oh,
give
one
some
more time.
warning next time.
No, yeah, I'll be sure to do that.
Wait, did it work on the worms?
No.
We need to get rid of them.
I think they're long gone at this point. They
Yeah, they
were,
went
No,
underground.
they're gonna spawn more.
well, like 30 minutes ago, they already burrowed into the ground, so... I didn't really realize it in time.
So Mavis is gonna kind of look at her hands, horrified, and like bring them to her stomach. I don't know if I want to do this out of character.
Oh, do I see where this is going?
Okay. When Mavis puts her hand on her stomach, does she feel anything?
You feel a weight. It's odd. It's almost like just something is in there. Not something that's unnatural. Not like someone dropped a knife or anything that's stuck in her stomach. You just feel like it's more heavy.
Okay. You see Mavis pull out a small knife.
Hold on. What's that for?
What are you doing?
He's like, whoa. Hey, I know. I messed up. I'm sorry. Hey, just put the knife down.
You might want to look away.
I'd rather. Hey, you told me you'd stab me in the front, so
Mavis, what are you trying to do?
I warned you, and you see it start. She starts bringing it towards her stomach.
Oh, that's not okay.
Oh.
That's not what I thought, and somehow it's worse.
I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to have anything in me. You understand the Moss King, or the wound, whatever he is. He says I'm one of them.
Huh.
Okay.
I can't control these things.
And
And
so
they're dangerous.
So you're gonna kill
So the
yourself?
Is that what?
I'm not gonna kill myself. I mean,
It really looks like that's what you're doing. Like knife to
Yeah.
stomach.
I can't exactly bleed out. I mean,
That's still.
So what are you trying to do?
I don't. There's something in here.
In your stomach?
This is a roundabout. Out of character, this is a roundabout way of doing an abortion. I must say.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I'm sorry. Okay, is this actually making anyone uncomfortable? I'll stop right now.
No, it's funny, but it's like, wow, that's crazy. That you
I
said
don't know. First, I was Mavis is pregnant? Question mark.
that.
Does
What?
that mean Mavis is a mom now?
Yeah,
Mavis? That'd be crazy.
The weirdest
No.
character direction to go in.
I mean, I don't normally have something in me, so I have to take it out, right?
I don't.
Okay.
Like, you
Maybe
realize
that-
how crazy that, like, you sound like a crazy person. You know, like, I
You wanna
just
just
need you to
stab
realize.
Fine, and I put the knife away. As if
Listen, if you're gonna do it, that's fine.
said look away.
Okay, I can't heal you right now, but
I need to figure out a way to deal with these.
well, I think you are them, so I'm not really sure if you can really.
Well,
No, I'm not.
Well, I no, I meant like physically.
You think so?
well, you're made of worms, aren't you?
I don't think so. I mean,
I'll be honest, I kind of think you are.
okay, well, here, touch, and I lift my arm up.
I don't want to do that.
Feel for worms.
No.
Feel for worms.
Yeah, do it.
No, I've already seen worms come out of your arm.
Do it.
No.
Fine, then I'm gonna stab myself.
No, okay, wait. Wait, okay, wait a second. I'll touch your arm. Rayla will touch her arm and see if worms happen.
Not much seems to happen. It's very much as cold as it was before, but you don't sense any wriggling or anything under there.
Yeah, it's just an arm.
Andre, can you like see things with the eye?
Fine, he'll look away and try to do it again. Like, I have no idea how many times I can actually do this.
Look at my stomach.
Oh, that's a good idea.
He'll do so.
Once more, light comes forth, and you see through both Mavis and Rayla. Once more, you see their forms, just like you saw them with the axe. And in Mavis's stomach, you do indeed see something. It's very different. It almost seems to meld with the slithering pattern that covers her body. It's more like an orb beating, like the reverse of a heart. Darkness seeps through it, amasses within and without it, and all stays within her. It seems located in the uppermost part of her stomach, but it doesn't seem tied to flesh or anything of the like. It's just floating there.
Okay.
You don't know quite how you know this, but a word springs clearly into your mind. Curse.
Oh, okay. So, bad news. It's a curse, I think.
What?
That's just what comes to mind. I don't know. But
That
the
bastard.
potentially good news, I don't think you need to stab yourself. Because I don't think it's like actually in your stomach.
It was the Moss King.
You went
put a
to
curse on you?
you went to go see him?
Wait, did you guys have choices?
Well, there's different ways to go when I got into the vision, yeah.
Okay, yes, I did.
Oh, okay. And I'm the idiot.
Well, okay, hold on. I don't know exactly who he is, and he wanted me to, like, join him beforehand, and I didn't know who he was, and now I know who he is, and he's awful, and he's bad, and
Oh, you
neither of
didn't
you
get that
ever
impression the
talked
first
to him.
time?
No!
Really?
Okay, a little bit, but, like, I'm sorry, I don't have a good opinion on higher beings anyway. I've only met one cool being, and it was Death. Also, he got really offended when I said that he called him his brother, so don't do that.
Okay.
But no, this is like a curse on the land. The worms things? Yeah, no, they're trying to consume the entire world.
Oh,
Right.
So I think I might be a danger to myself and or others. Until I learn to control it. Because this isn't all I am. It can't be all that I am.
yeah. Well, a curse is something that you could get rid of, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. We just need to find someone. Right?
You got anyone to know that could get rid of a curse?
Like a
Andre?
curse guy.
Andre, I'm poor.
Okay.
Well, okay. That's
Do you
the
know how much
first problem.
money that would cost?
Who even do you know someone who can get rid of a curse?
Yeah,
No, I don't know anyone.
Well, that's the first step.
Do you
Yeah.
know anyone?
No.
No one in, like, royalty or something?
No,
Well,
we
you
can
do
get
know
cursed.
somewhat. You do know
Oh.
someone.
Did I ever get cursed? Did I deal with curses?
No, but you know someone who has dealt with curses. And you know exactly who I'm referring to. You've seen her at work many times. Very effective.
Okay, maybe, but she might want to kill me.
What? You know somebody?
Yeah.
Of course he knows someone. He was like high up. They have someone that has to work with curses.
I guess they have people for that, yeah.
Okay.
Who is it?
Okay. Curses weren't super common. Okay.
Who is it?
One moment. I just need to make sure. Because it's like I think I do, but I'm paranoid.
Let me check my notes real quick. Let's see.
Yes. He's like, okay, you actually got to know her as she blasted you in the face like twice.
Her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
So-
I like shot her like a lot.
Yeah, so unless we want to turn around and, I'm okay with doing that if you really want, but, it's going to be a little difficult.
But what if I hurt someone?
Well,
So do you want to go turn back? Because I'm not going to say no.
wait. What about? Oh, I think we should go back. But what is going on with you and them, Andre? Do you want to go back there?
I mean, one of them probably wants to kill me, but, I'm not going to just sit by while someone I know is cursed.
Maybe the fortune teller would know something. We might need to go back to Trigoth. I think we need to ask that man more questions. And Mavis puts her head in her arms, like massaging her temple a little bit. Like,
Clearly, the thought of meeting Hamoose once more brings her warmth and joy all over. Not.
I think we might need to get some more answers.
Right, perfect.
I mean, he's the one that gave us the pain originally,
Yeah.
and he obviously knows a lot more than we do.
Agreed.
Don't let him give you anything to drink or eat. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but he gave major creep vibes. I don't...
I think he was in one of my visions before, so I don't really know.
What?
Oh, I thought I told you guys that.
No, you didn't.
I didn't mention. Oh, I thought I said that. Yeah, I think we're talking about like that creepy guy, like the guard. Yeah. Yeah, he was in one of my visions. Like he was like this weird shadowy thing with like eyes that were like glowing.
And you know it was him.
I feel pretty confident about that. Yeah.
Great, perfect.
When I came back to, he mentioned something about my vision.
Ugh.
I mean, he gave me a title.
A
What
what?
title?
Well, he referred to Mr. Minotaur as the beast fable to slay all. Which didn't sound great, but he referred to me as the one who stands outside of life. So he knows something about us. I mean, he could
I know
very well
something
be
about you two.
Well, you didn't get a chance to meet him, did you?
Yeah, and I don't plan to.
Well,
We need to.
You need
yeah.
to. I'm not, no offense, I'm not cursed.
You have a glowing
I
eye.
think.
on
He's
you.
gonna look down at himself. Like, I think.
I think we've been cursed by something called destiny.
Oh, okay.
It's like
grew
those-
up saying
You sound like
that.
my old school teacher.
I used to read books a lot with lines like that.
Yeah, same. That's where I got it from.
Wow! Who would have thought being in the adventure was not as fun as reading it?
I mean,
I mean-
I'm kind of having fun. Well, despite almost dying.
I just give him a dead look.
I'm just being honest. Didn't we want to be honest? Is that not?
I mean,
Honesty's good.
See.
I have more answers than I ever had in my life so far, so I can't say I'm not somewhat grateful for it.
Well, good. So,
Okay.
turn back.
Yeah,
My
let's turn
turn?
back.
All right.
Are
I'm
we?
so tired.
Same.
Yeah, maybe we should. It's still nighttime. Let's rest for a bit.
Alright. Okay, yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah. So one of you two want to drive the cart during the night.
I don't think we should do that.
Let's sleep.
I want to sleep in this building, to be honest. I know it sounds silly, but
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I'd rather not
Well,
sleep
stop-
in here either.
okay.
Cracks his back.
Sleep in the cart. Sleep in the cart.
Yep.
sleep in the cart.
Sleep in the cart.
Alright, so I assume you all head towards the car.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. As you truly get out of the closet area, you find once more Fleet Chaser laid down. He seems to be sleeping very deeply. Every once in a while, you can hear a loud rumbling coming from him. You all know that. Just the sound of an empty stomach. Still, he seems to be dreaming fairly profoundly. As you head towards the cart, you find it very much like you last saw it. Not much has changed. No destruction, no anything. Mavis, you still spawned the same centipede. The gigantic one that you first saw when you came to this little hamlet. It's still perched on the same tree you last saw it. This time dangling from one of its dead branches. What do y'all do?
How is it living here?
That was what now?
Well, usually it needs, something to eat or food, and, well, vegetation here is dead.
I don't know.
Hmm. Maybe I'm just being spooked and creeped out. I'm gonna lie down.
I assume inside the cart.
Yep.
You climb aboard and lay down. At this point, your body's starting to feel a bit stiff from all this non-action, but you take the pose nonetheless. Get ready for more rest. What do Andre and Rayla do?
I try to sleep, but really stretch out his legs. It's like, man, I feel like I haven't slept like this in a while, even though it only happened once.
Yeah, if there's space in the cart, Rayla will sleep in there.
Alright. You can all sleep next to one another, like a sausage style. There's definitely much more room in here than there was in the closet. If anything, this is very good for everyone's backs, as you're no longer like curved into little balls. Right, and you go to sleep. The slight swaying of the branches, clickety and clacketies of the legs of quite a number of centipedes lull you to sleep. And before you wake up, we'll just take a 2 minutes break because I need to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me break up the recording.
No, you didn't need to.
Now we sit in silence.
Yeah, it's already
Okay.
there. It's already
All right,
happening.
so goals
Profile.
I have coming up: library
My bad.
questions,
Okay.
It's
Also,
gonna-
and for me to buy armor, please.
I'm going to feel
Armor?
actual like embarrassment from walking back into this village after everything that happened.
They don't. It's fine. I'm
What do
sure
you mean
fine.
it's fine?
It's gonna be fine. Just don't
I bet they're
acknowledge
not
it
even there
happened.
anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna switch up my spells now because I'm assuming we're getting a long rest.
I'm not assuming anything. I didn't even long rest after we woke up.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that. I
Neither.
feel like we didn't really rest.
We also haven't leveled up, and I'm wondering when we're gonna level up.
Didn't we level up at? Oh, we didn't at the end of Andre's thing.
We did not.
That wasn't a big event. Oh my god.
Not big enough.
Yeah, apparently. What if you just like forgot?
I don't know. It's odd.
I don't know the etiquette for mentioning it or not, so I don't want to.
Yeah, I
I
don't
feel
know.
like you. I feel like you can just ask him.
Yeah, you could just ask, but I'm not gonna
Okay.
do it.
I wanna
You,
ask.
you got it.
Wow, wow,
I
yeah.
want to ask.
You know, like I'm perfectly fine. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just take the L. I think it's okay.
Alright, I'll ask when he comes back.
You're so brave. I say that as if Rama's gonna like react badly. He'll probably
Yeah.
be like, okay, you never know. It's the anxiety.
Because I get more abilities and shit at level 6. So I want-
Of all people who should be asking, it's you, Double.
Yeah.
What? Why? Because I'm multi-classing?
Because you're multi-class.
You're the multi-class.
I'm perfectly
You
fine with
need it
my.
more than we do.
Listen, I am
You need more
perfectly
damage
fine
to a
with my
worm?
3 spells. Okay.
Double, you
Poor
did more
Andre.
damage to a worm than the actual monster we were fighting. But honestly, I kind of respect it.
Okay, that was just because I rolled bad.
Yeah, that's true. You had bad luck that day.
Poor devil.
I have bad luck pretty
Why
Wow.
you
often.
roll above a 7?
Okay. Hey, Rama.
I know.
Realize how long I've been here.
Oh, you've been here for a while?
Yes, he's
Really
learned from the
another
best.
perspective, isn't it?
Yeah, so,
Also,
I...
if you're wondering about the level ups, you
Yeah.
level up
Oh my
whenever
God.
you. If you're, you level up whenever you do something of great importance. Or you just beat some big, real big. Like if you, it doesn't have to be like a straight up fight. If you, hypothetical, but if you like overthrow a country without fighting, you just do it. Planning and all works out great. You'll level up. The thing is, you do gotta do something great. So
So, the fight against Andres.
That was
The-
just that was just a skirmish. That was just
Okay.
people having personal
I
problems.
guess so. I guess we didn't resolve anything, so
I feel like we've had, like, character growth.
that's true. Like Rayla shot a queen, like that's okay.
Well, like,
Did-
for me, because, like, now we have new abilities, and I will say my next ability would fit in with this, but...
I'm just happy to be here, you know.
No, I'm like, it's not a big deal. I was just curious.
Yeah, we're-
you'll level up as soon as you do like something of great importance or anything.
Okay.
Like that.
I can't believe you heard us
Wow.
talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm
Learn
gonna
from
be
the
honest. I
best.
came back like 15 seconds before I actually spoke, so I just heard a little bit and put one and two together.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right, and we'll start back once more.
Yeah.
Or you all wake up. Who would be up first?
Andre.
Maybe. Well, maybe it's actually.
Okay, you're
but-
you're never out. So usually,
Yeah.
Oh, wait, would that be a long rest?
Yes.
please.
I mean, it depends how long you sleep. If you want a long rest, it can be a long rest.
I'd like the long rest. All of my spells are gone.
Or,
I just gotta be still for 4 hours, so.
That's so odd. So odd.
oh, creepy.
That's really.
Fucking statue. So Mavis is up first.
Oh,
She just wakes from her quote-unquote slumber. Around you, as you first regain fully your senses, you see dawn has come. The sun is rising slowly. Over the tree branches, you see the centipedes scuttling away. Do you do anything?
She'd just wait for the others to get up.
I see. So you do. And Andre is the next one to get up. Much like with Mavis, though a bit later. So you see the sun higher up in the sky, casting warm rays of sunlight on you. It's quite pleasant after so much time spent in darkness and dampness. You don't hear any birds singing. Only the light wind against the crinkled grass. What do you do?
Gets up. It's like, okay, that feels better. Ow. He's gonna, just to see if it wasn't all just a weird dream, he's gonna see if he can activate his eye.
You can. You can turn it on for just a moment, and you can sense that quite a bit of time has passed.
I'll just be like, dang it. Okay. Well, so you're probably still cursed. I was really hoping that was just some weird vision thing, but nope.
No, that's too lucky.
Yeah. So now what? Looks at Rayla and goes, she really, like, no matter the situation.
It's endearing. I wish I could sleep that deep.
You know,
I'm
I
rough.
wish we didn't have to deal with this. As he starts shaking Rayla, like,
What? Why?
Get up.
Simon, please. Please.
your friend is cursed. Get up.
He's always been cursed, hasn't she?
Wow, that's all right. That's a. We'll dig into that later. Just get up.
Okay. What if you can drive? You know that, right?
Yes, but we can't just all be sleeping in case something happens.
Alright. What about we need to take care of the horse? I think it's hungry. From what I saw.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some rations. I just don't know how healthy that is for the horse.
I mean, if you can do something.
Oh, okay, and they'll go to the horse I'll get off the cart, bring out a ration, and try and feed it to the horse.
See, as you go towards the horse, you find that it's currently in the process of trying to eat the rope with which it was tied to a small bit of wood, and to get rid of it. As it sees you approaching, its eyes immediately dart to the food you're holding.
I'm sorry, boy. It's been a bit hectic the past couple of days. And I go to feed it.
Alright, so you feed it a ration, like beef jerky.
Yeah.
Hey, it eats it, and the first bite seems to be very confident, which the second one is very much more reserved, as clearly something doesn't sit too right with the horse as it eats. Nonetheless, it finishes its portion, clearly very hungry.
Does anyone have anything else that we can give him?
Not really.
No. Like, getting out of the cart and like looking around, is there like fruit trees, berries, anything around us?
Every tree that surrounds you is dead, hollowed out.
Yeah.
You can see that none of the branches bear leaves. All the grass around you is crinkled, straightened unnaturally. And there is no such thing as a bush or a fruit anywhere nearby.
I don't think. How long did it take originally for us to travel?
I mean, from where you are to Drogoth?
Yeah.
It should have taken you not so long, about half a day, as you stopped almost immediately due to bad weather.
There may be something I can do, but it would take a lot of time.
Like what?
Well, I could potentially, heal the land a little bit.
Oh,
I mean, I don't really care, so do whatever you feel.
It would take quite a while, though I don't think Fleet Tracer can go that far anyway. And also, it would just... I think it'd be better for the environment, honestly. Heal a Scarvor.
Okay.
Unless, yeah. But you guys would have to sit around for a while. Would you be okay with that?
I don't care.
yeah, we traveled together, so it's okay.
Maybe you guys can explore the observatory some more.
Oh, I don't want to go back
Yeah,
there.
I'd rather not.
Okay, well, I have the notebook that he left, that one of the residents left in my bag, if you want to try and read it. I'm sorry, I know we wanted to travel, but I don't think we could if our horse is hungry, and I don't have the right food for him.
No, it's okay. I think you're right. You can just rest here for a bit while you work on whatever you need to do.
Okay. I'm gonna hop off the cart, go up to a tree, put my hand to it, and cast plant growth for 8 hours.
Oh! It was that long.
Oh, wow. That's the little bit of time
Yep.
she was
Well,
speaking
I
about.
I
won't.
said quite a bit of time. It's gonna take a while.
I didn't think it's. Well, Andre said he doesn't care. So he's good.
Andre, this ain't good.
Well, he's sticking to his guns. He's like, okay, well.
Okay. If you cast a spell over 8 hours, you enrich the land. All plants in a half a mile radius centered on a point within range become enriched for 1 year. The plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested.
So that's what you want to do? And now cast the one that takes an action?
The one that casts an action is overgrowth.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, but it's 100 feet. Fine, I'll do the one that's instant so we can leave.
It's okay. Do what you
No,
want.
I just wanted a really cool, guys, look, this village is back to it.
Andre had said several times he does not care.
Do what you want, seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast the 8-hour version then.
What does it look like as you cast it?
Yeah, so Mavis goes up to the tree, puts her palm against it, eyes closed, and she's muttering under her breath. And it seems like there's a slight breeze that picks up, but you can't really tell anything for now. Just maybe a slight shift in the air.
Alright. And as Mavis begins to focus on this, Andre and Rilla, what do? It's now been 20 minutes. She's been touching a tree and has not moved an inch since starting doing that.
Maybe we should go back to sleep.
Yeah, I can't believe I woke up.
Well, he's gonna just sit back and just start doing he's just gonna start doing random stuff with his lute, you know? It's not even music, it's just random plucking.
Nope. All right.
Um,
For 8 hours, you're gonna do this?
I mean, maybe. He's just chilling.
Rayla's gonna like get her bow and some arrows. She's gonna find any part of like the houses or anything that seems sturdy enough to take an arrow, and she's just gonna practice shooting for a bit.
All right. You do so. A bit of time passes, and with the not quite music from Andre, about an hour has passed. Rayla, you've sunk many shots into the wood, and surprisingly, the wall hasn't quite broken down yet, despite the strength behind your arrows. After a few minutes of you shooting, you've begun to feel a hand on your shoulder. Almost seems guiding to you, adjusting slightly your position as you shoot. It feels warm and comforting.
Um, yeah, Rayla's gonna just keep practicing.
All right, you do so. And another hour passes, and after more time, you begin to hear a voice, Mira's voice. She seems to materialize somewhat as you begin to even see her somewhat. Feel her breath against your cheek. She gives you small tips on your posture, on how to shoot, the timing, all sorts of minutiae relating to archery. Just like before. And more time passes. What does Andre do during this? Does he keep plucking those strings?
He'll start to just slowly get into something that actually sounds like a song,
I see.
but it takes a while.
Another hour passes. We're now at 4 hours. Are you still practicing, the both of you?
Yep,
Um,
he's done this a lot of times. Just sitting alone doing stuff with his lute.
I think after a little while, Rayla's probably gonna head back to the cart and just like lay down and listen to Andre play.
As you listen to his music, almost feels like Mira comes forth even more. Andre, you yourself can't see her, but Rayla, you can see her, sitting right behind you, connected to you, as you look at Andre as he plays. The more music, the more she seems almost to come forth. With the louder tones, she's more clear, more precise. When the tune dies down, so too does she become more ephemeral, vague. Would the both of you keep doing this for the remaining 4 hours?
Yep,
Yeah.
Alright.
Andre's really good at being alone.
And as 4 more hour passes, Mavis, your casting finishes, and you can feel a wave of life going through the tree, going to the ground, into the herb. Small pockets of barren land, barren dirt, become active once more. You can feel small critters bursting alive inside. The grass, once stuck, perpetually crinkled, begins to soften once more. And you can see it grow astonishingly fast since you can actually see it with your own eye. It's almost nothing, barely a millimeter. But enough for you to know that it will truly grow. The trees themselves don't seem to have had quite as much luck, although a few of them have the odd leaf or two sticking out from a branch or two. Most of them seem dead for good.
Yeah, Mavis is gonna take a big breath and remove her hand. Look around and be like, oh, it worked. Sweet. Um, uh, whew. I'm a little tired. Guys?
Hmm?
Hello?
Hi, Mavis.
I think it worked a little bit. Not quite as full as I was hoping, but that might have something to do with me being a bit off, I guess. But some of the plants are back. Maybe we can find a plant or something. Or some, like, fruit bush or something with food for, Fleet Racer.
Yeah. I was gonna, like, get out of the car and, like, just, like, look around.
Andre keeps doing his thing.
What an odd guy.
Okay. He must really like his music.
He's been playing that for, like, 8 hours.
His fingers aren't bleeding?
He seems used to it.
Does he wear gloves?
He does.
Does Andre wear gloves?
You have never seen like anything except his face.
Okay, alright. Okay, then he's fine. No calluses. Smooth hands.
Smooth hands. Andre uses moisturizer. He has soft hands.
Dedicated skin routine.
Can you imagine?
Alright, let's go look for some food, and then...
Yeah, just like,
do you guys mind going now? I mean, I know it's a bit late in the day, but, like, we've rested, I think.
yeah, might as well just make the trip back as soon as possible.
Alright, let's go find some food. Hunting.
Yeah, hunting.
Not hunting,
Like,
because
anything?
I think he's a vegetarian.
Oh no.
Well, it is a horse.
Alright, gotta look for some, like, fruit or something, or plants.
Some herbs
Herbs.
as well.
And spices.
You already know.
Dang it. Someone that would hit.
Alright. You can make a survival check to see how much food you can find.
Okay. Good. Alright, that's that, plus me multiplier.
Oh, wow.
So I got a 23.
I got a 5.
Yeah. Well, as you explore to find food, you find a really cool rock. It's got a bit of pink on it on one of the sides, and the other end is a bit yellow almost. It's very smooth and it has a very nice round form. It'll be great for skipping.
Mavis, look at this rock I found. Isn't that so cool? This is like a smooth rock.
That's for you,
No,
Mavis. That's for you, Mavis. You managed to find actual food with one of the bushes that's sprouted to life with your aid. It's particularly full, actually, of small berries and the like. And there's a lush patch of grass right next to it.
Sorry, someone came in. Okay, alright, time to... Honestly, probably should have brought Fleet Racer. It's fine, we can just lead him here. Well, I'll bring back some berries, and if he wants grass, I'll bring him here.
Yeah, sure.
And do exactly that.
Alright, you do so. It seems very much more enticed at the idea of the berries than it did at your meat. And he does eat them. It doesn't seem to be his preferred meal, but he eats everything you bring him. And that was quite a good amount. As a bonus, as he chews on them, you can hear very juicy sounds. No doubt, very hydrating too.
Wait, I have a question. Something I've avoided using because I don't know how it works. So, like, the cauldron that I have, would, like, the berries count as an ingredient I can use in that?
You can just think up an ingredient. You don't actually need it.
What? I can just, like, conceptualize it?
Yep.
What?
That should be in the description of it, right?
Rayla!
I'm sorry.
I was very much wondering why she hadn't been using that.
I didn't know how to use
I
it.
literally brought back an ecosystem.
You can choose any common ingredient. You don't need to have it on hand.
What's, like, a common ingredient?
If it's not obscure enough that I have to look it up, I'll count
Or,
it.
like,
Carrots! Carrots are common!
carrots. Like, yeah, carrots, and then I can just, like, use that to make things?
Sure.
What?
You have a cornucopia. And you...
Ask about it.
I was wondering how long it was going until you used it.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
And here's Mavis bringing back the forest.
I didn't know.
Jesus!
It's okay, you made friends with the Lorax.
I want to try pulling out the cauldron and using it.
Alright, so you pull out the cauldron, and what kind of concoction do you make with it?
I don't know what we're gonna encounter there, so can I make a rejuvenating rinse?
Okay. And what does the food item create? What does it look like?
It'll probably be kind of like some kind of drink. It might be. I kind of want it to have like the taste of the berries that we found, so it'll be like a purplish pink kind of drink.
Ooh. Alright. You create. And what does it look like as you create that concoction? Do you swing it around with a big spoon in your cauldron? Or do you mix it up a bit calmly?
Yeah, it's like very. She's like very calm and like. She's very like in the zone when she's cooking. Everything is very like easy and it's just a very calm
Alright.
process that she's amidst this.
Alright. Mavis, as you go and feed Fleet Chaser, berries and the like, a very nice smell begins to waft its way to your nostrils. And Andre, from where you are, you can just see Rayla concocting something. It seems to be a drinkable liquid of some kind, a beverage. It does smell very nice, and no doubt there's going to be quite a few portions of it. After about half an hour, Rayla, you've finished with it. You get 5 portions.
Are you cooking?
Yeah,
Where did
the meat.
Wait, you had ingredients this entire time?
Do you know how to use them? And when you already wanted to do the magic, I don't want to interrupt you.
I mean, I didn't need to do the 8 hours of,
Grueling.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I figured if I had to, bring food for us because none of us had bought actual food, I might as well, help the environment. But like, if this was an option, I might have just taken that. I mean, okay,
Yeah,
but I'm taking a nap.
okay,
As much of a nap as I can take.
you should, like, I think when you, like, drink this stuff, it gives you, like, mood benefits and things. I'm not really sure. The way, like, when I wanted it,
right now.
Okay. Well, we can drink it later if you want. Like, just be good to.
I mean, I'll try it, I guess. And I drink
Alright.
the potion, I guess, or drink the energy drink.
Alright. Raylo, what are the specifics of the taste? What are the specifics of the taste? Is it sweet? Is it savory? What sort of texture is the brew itself?
Okay, if any of you have had the Coca-Cola Starlight, it tastes like that.
I
It
have
tastes-
had that.
I have not.
It tastes like that. It tastes like cotton candy, and it's very bright and sweet.
As you drink it, you begin to feel rejuvenated. You find yourself more awake than you were before, and more alert too, as you gain a +1 to your passive perception, insight, and investigation until your next long rest.
Say an investigation.
All your passive senses.
All right.
I'll drink some of it too.
I'm at a 19 then.
You're scary. You're scary.
Also, double you're muted.
Indeed, I am.
Have you been speaking this entire
Gladly,
time?
I have not.
Oh,
Because that would have been really weird. Because the recording would have picked up my voice.
If we would put all of us ignoring.
Yeah, that would have been. Whew.
all right.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Right. And you give only one portion of this to Mavis?
Wait.
Alright.
I'm gonna drink one take with it, and then yeah, I'll just like pack up the rest. I'll head back to the cart, just put it down in front of Andre, and then go back to the front of the cart.
Good.
Alright, you do so.
He does not even react to your presence.
Oh my god, Andre, drink one of those.
He does not respond.
I feel like it's like.
I was gonna make a joke, but I decided against it. Sorry.
Well, now I'm curious.
No, it's not bad. It wasn't anything like that. It would just. I'd have to explain it too much.
Alright. Go on.
Then I was gonna make her to the back of the cart, and like snap her fingers and put it on Andre and be like, Andre.
He's just gonna be like, dang it, no, I was just getting started. What?
We're getting ready to leave. I need something to drink. You should drink that.
Fine. He'll take it. He'll drink it.
Thank you.
And much like with Mavis, it tastes of the same Coca-Cola Starlight flavor. Which
Sponsored.
I do not know what that is.
I do.
It tastes very refreshing though, as you feel yourself wake up somewhat, and you gain +1 to all your passive senses.
Oh. No lies will escape. Man,
Yep.
I can read
Oh, yeah.
everyone.
Same. I see all.
I'm just a really good therapist.
Are you though?
Well,
You
I
might
can,
have
I
the
can,
insight, but what
well,
do you do with it?
I can tell that something's wrong. You know, you'll never get past me with that.
True.
Like,
I'm
you're
so
okay with
motivated.
me stabbing myself. What do you mean?
Well, he was more afraid for his himself because he's like, oh, this is it. This is what she was mentioning, that she'd stab me right in front of me.
Be the front stabber. That's how we are.
You're the front stabber.
The front stabber. Yeah, I was thinking of that thing from Stephen Colbert when I said this.
Exactly. I love the mooch.
God. Okay, so we didn't actually get in trouble in Tragotha, right?
I think I did.
No, they kind of just let us go.
Yeah, but they really don't like me. Did you see the looks they were giving me?
And just disguise yourself.
It's not that easy.
No, it is.
I can do it for an hour.
Yeah, we'll do it to get into the city, and then once we confirm that you're fine.
With the same cart, the same person. Like, same horse, it's just...
Okay, well, we're fine. They let us out fine. I'm sure they'll let us in fine.
You're doing the talking.
Oh, okay.
Your idea.
Yeah, I deserve it, I guess. Okay, but I'm a little worried about Tomas. Thomas? Tomas.
Thomas.
I'm calling him Tomas. Fuck it.
Thomas.
Do it. It keeps happening to all the NPCs.
No!
Thomas. Tomas.
Tom.
I'm a bit worried about him.
Who's this guy again?
Also, we're in the cart going at this point, right?
I'll be driving since Rayla was so insistent.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You gotta get your cart permit. Gotta put in those hours.
Have you ever driven the cart before, Hunter?
No.
You feel comfortable driving the cart?
Not really, but... I feel like I'm just gonna hear you complaining constantly if I don't, so...
I'm not complaining. It's just like...
Alright, let's move on, Flea Chaser.
Okay.
And yes, you are indeed on your way. As time has passed in the day, right now it's about 6 p.m. and the sun is once more starting to set. Right now there's still very much plenty of light, but soon there'll be a bit less.
Oh, we can just use you as like a headlight.
No.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, you can
No.
like...
No, I refuse.
But like, it'd be great, so then we could like see stuff in the dark.
Great.
I only see pluses here.
It doesn't hurt getting years, right?
I'd
It
rather
doesn't
not.
hurt, it's just really bright.
Oh, you're like a lantern.
Is Mavis looking at Andre as she says this?
No,
Okay, then never mind.
I'm facing behind us.
The malice and the violence behind that person.
He's like, okay, I'll do it on one condition.
Hmm?
I need you to take a look at this.
Out of character, I hate you. And oh, okay. What do you need? And I turn around.
I'm gonna try to flashbang her again.
What? How?
Okay, and then he'll do it.
I'm just roleplaying like you did already. Oh wait! How?
Oh, Mary, did you do anything again, Mavis?
Ah, dude. Why?
Makes me feel better.
Oh, please stop hitting everyone with the lights.
Oh.
He's gonna like slowly start turning towards Rayla. What are you saying?
Don't.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
God, you're such an asshole.
Uh-huh. Says you.
What have I done? Dude, don't answer that.
he was like, his mouth was like open, and he just closes it.
And then I turn around.
So to be clear, Andre, you're using your light to see in front of you in the dark, right?
Yes, unfortunately.
As
Seems like it's
as
such
you
a
do
horrible
so,
misuse.
as you do so, about 3 minutes pass, and you can feel that you don't have so much time left with this. You can feel a hunger for more, but not in the same way as when you first drank from that peculiar red liquid from what seems like so long ago. This time it just feels like you want to learn more about something incomplete. And you keep driving with it?
He's gonna turn it off. He's like, okay, never mind.
Oh, is everything okay?
No, I don't like using it too much.
Okay.
I've decided. Ugh.
Too bad I didn't. Too bad I didn't prep daylight. Do that next time.
And after another about 2 hours of driving, you can see Trudon in the distance. As you reach the fields, you're just about half an hour of driving away. By now, it's very much dark, and the stars are beginning to come out.
Maybe I could try and go and tell Tomas that we're arriving. Maybe that would make it easier for us to come in.
Can you do that?
I mean, I can go a little bit faster than this. I don't know how receptive he'd be to it, but
If you think it'll work.
he's weird. I think he'll appreciate it. Okay. Out of character.
Mm-hmm.
How much faster would I go with a flying speed of 10 feet?
10 feet, you'd be going very slowly.
Really?
You'd be
Okay.
going about a sixth of the speed you're currently going.
Really?
A fourth.
Okay.
It is a horse, you know?
Yeah, okay, then never mind.
10 feet, yeah, you're not going so.
Or I could turn into a different animal and go fast,
Yeah.
but
Currently, your horse is going at about 35 feet per of movement for your travel pace. If you try transform into an animal and dash, it could be much faster. Twice or even maybe 3 times as fast, depending on whatever you pick.
would you guys rather I stick with you, or do you want me to let him know?
If you feel comfortable going by yourself, it's okay.
Oh, that question though, are you guys comfortable by yourself?
Okay.
I guess
I'll stay. I'll stay. I'll stay.
Alright, so
It might be better for me to be with you guys when we meet him, since Rayla, you are unconscious, and Andre, you have not met him.
Yep.
Fine.
Still plan to keep it that way.
Okay.
I mean, unless absolutely necessary, which, with my luck, it is.
Okay, I'm not gonna do anything.
Alright. So you just travel. About half an hour passes, and by now it's completely night, as it's about 8:30 p.m. And you arrive at one of the guard stations that you've now seen a few times. From it comes 2 guards, each one holding a lantern in one hand and a spear in the other. They both move to block the way of the cart, the center of the road. One of them gestures at you to come out. Oh, come on out now.
Coming. I'll get out.
Alright. Hello, ma'am. Are you traveling alone?
Uh, no, I have
Oh,
my
yeah, sorry. Keeps
What?
up.
I have my two companions here. We were wondering if we could speak to Tomas of Atkins. We've met him prior. I feel like he'd want to meet us.
He wants to. Wait a second. Don't I
Yeah,
I
we came here
remember you.
before. Yeah, we were here before. He knows us.
Oh, yeah, I recognize you. You're the ones that caused that big fuss all over the place.
Yeah,
Sorry
our,
about
our
that.
apologies. Yeah, how adventurers are. We try to be better about it this time.
Huh. Right. Well, he did tell us, and he turns to the other one. The his compatriot seems to be some sort of quite elderly dwarf that doesn't respond much to anything. He came out with the lantern and seems to have been staring pretty much straight at the horse for a while. Should I look at? Oh no. The one that's been addressing you turns to him and asks a few questions, but he doesn't get any answer. Okay. Well, we'll do this the usual way. Your hand, please.
I'll give him my hand.
And as he approaches you, he puts his hand on your own, and you feel a sharp tag. As once more, you have the small disc stuck on your hand. You said you came here before, so you know what that is, right?
The tracker, I believe.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. And you two, come forward.
Yep. He jumps down.
Oh, so that's what you looked like under all of that. Look at that. Huh. I kind of imagined you to be a bit scarier. I'm not.
Yeah, it's
No.
much better with the mask on.
Stronger jaw, and you're really not that scary with that.
That's what the mask.
Maybe a
Never
scar or
mind, I'm not gonna
two.
finish that
But...
sentence. Ooh, I almost said something I was gonna regret. Ooh. I think Yash knows exactly what I was about to say because I knew she was gonna be the one to bring it up.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I know you know that. I was whatever.
Maybe a scar or two would do you better. Anyway, hand please.
He goes, I got plenty of those. He's like, do you want me to pull up the wrist thing or just?
What?
Do you want me to pull up my sleeve a bit?
Sure.
Okay. He'll do it, and there's a massive scar on it. Like there's just a bunch of scar tissue.
He looks a bit taken aback for a moment. Oh. And after just that second, he sticks the disc right on there.
Yep. He's like old war scars, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Don't.
And you, ma'am, come forward too.
Mhm.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
figured it. I'll just have to like get out of the car and like show her wrist or her arm.
All right, on the wrist, and he sticks the little disc on there. All right, well, you should be good to go. There'll be a bigger inspection when you get to the gate. So, have a good night, I guess.
Thank you.
I don't know why he said to just let you in if you came back.
Would he be made aware that we're here, or?
You made it. I mean, if you want to run over there, you can get there faster, I guess. I don't have any messenger pigeon or anything.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Sorry for taking your time, and I'll move along.
All right. You have a good night, and try not to kill anyone.
Mm-hmm.
He says the last part pointedly at one of you in particular. As he gets out of the way, the old dwarf doesn't seem to move at all. It just stands there. The small gnome just pulls him back. Okay, come on, get over here, old man. And they both clear out of the way for you to pass.
Let's get a move on.
Of course.
You make your way forward and through the fields of many various ingredients. This time around, it seems to be more focused on vegetables, and you see quite a few pumpkins and other large gourds and the like. To your right, while mainly to the left are cereals, so the wheats and the oats of the world. Nothing too particular, but they seem to be growing very well, especially with all the rain they got recently.
I believe we're not supposed to touch any of them.
Okay.
I remember that being like made as like a big deal when we first came.
All right, good to know.
But yeah, see, they're fine with you.
Yeah. So what was that earlier about the whole war thing? You know, a lot of people bond over the war buddy stuff.
Well, I mean, the war here hasn't been for what, 20 years? And you look like you're just reaching 20.
Yeah, I mean, war is war. It's a little bonding experience. Come on, as he kind of like elbows Mavis. Come on, a little killing here.
From what I've experienced, the people here don't think as fondly of it as you seem to.
Well, it's not. It's more of a whatever. Fine. He just keeps going. He's like buzzkill.
Mavis is kind of looking at him in disbelief.
You know, he just doesn't understand. You weren't there.
And as you talk, you keep going forward, eventually reaching the main entrance of this particular path. And from out, two more figures stand out. This time a female dwarf as well as a male elf. The dwarf takes a step forward. Okay, come here.
Oh, of course. Hello.
As you come out, you look at her face and you see once more the strong nose and the cut jaw as well as the long beard of the first dwarf that you saw when you came inside the city. One of the guards that first apprehended you. Oh, wait a second. I recognize you.
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry we got off to such rough terms the first time around. We're not here to cause any trouble.
Well,
Scout's honor.
We can come out of that cart now and we can talk about this afterwards.
Maybe over a drink?
Not likely.
Well, you can't blame me for trying. They'll get out.
Alright, get out. The as you mentioned the drink, the elder man seems to get excited for a moment, but is a bit bummed out as the dwarven lady refuses. Oh.
You can't blame her. We did have a bit of a rough start.
Yeah, that's my fault. Sorry.
Yeah, it's entirely his fault.
Yep.
No.
We've already been through this.
But they say that the dwarves, they can drink an entire keg just by themselves. I keep trying to get some people to show me that, but they never want to. They always say something about, oh, I gotta do this, or oh, I don't want. Oh, okay, Junior, you can just lie back and go get a sippy juice. Okay, so, well, like you did before, we gotta do the thorough search, so y'all step forward, please.
Mm-hmm. 100 steps up.
Alright, any weapons?
Oh, yeah, he pulls out the sickle. Then he pulls out a dagger, and then another dagger, and then a short bow. And then he's like, he's like patting himself. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, well, I mean, does this count? He pulls out a crowbar.
No, that won't be necessary.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about, I think I remember you, Missy, in the mid, being a mage, right?
So what you see is what you get.
Alright, what's your focus?
This ring here.
Okay. Weapons?
I have a small knife, but it's more of a tool.
Okay. And you, down in the back there.
I don't have too much stuff for her. And just she'll like take off her quiver, and then she'll also put down her battle axe. Can I just borrow though? I don't have any arrows.
You could use that axe.
Can I use this axe?
Huh.
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't think I do. You keep some scary company. And she looks at you, Mavis, as she says that.
Well, you know, adventures. We get into trouble every now and then. We try to avoid it for the most part, but
I don't suppose that works so well. And she looks directly at you, Andre.
yeah. Don't worry, he's already answered.
We could say that. You could say that.
You got your ass kicked enough, I think.
Yeah, sure. That's totally a suitable punishment for attempted regicide. It's whatever. You know, we could talk about this another time, different place.
It's stupid.
You know, we should just, get on through. We got something to do, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you can just go on straight ahead. Amu said to just let you in without too much of a fuss if you came back. So.
Would you happen to know where he would be around this time of night?
Well, if he's not in his house, he'll probably be in the eye. So you might want to give it a look-see there.
The eye?
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't know about it. It's a bit of a tourist attraction here. It's an underground gallery. It just shows off a couple art styles that we've developed over time. You know, just dwarves and carving stuff. Pretty good at it.
Oh, it must be beautiful.
Yeah, it should still be open, I think. I can't say I've ever tried to go there at night, but it should still be good. So if you just want to go over there, you'll usually be in the last chamber.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, now don't kill anybody while you're in here.
Of course.
You didn't kill anyone, did
No,
we didn't.
We could have, I think, but
I was even peaceful to the woman trying to kill me last time, so yeah, I think we're fine.
The elven man takes a step forward. Oh yeah, I've heard actually that they try not to hit any of the civilians when they first came in. Isn't that nice of them?
Well, they harmed me, and I didn't do anything. I'm being completely honest. I didn't do anything.
Well, I'm glad to see you came out of it okay.
Yeah, I mean, it must be those Bethende types, I guess.
Oh, I've heard a lot of bad. I've heard a lot of bad things about those guys.
Andre's like, wow, okay, I see how it is.
Really, it might just be me, but I feel like they're ashamed to all of Alpenkind. Like they just don't know what's going on, and just go on about all this us versus them thing and killing beasts. That's not
Yeah, I can't say most of the people I've met from Bethende I haven't gotten along with quite well. I will admit.
Can I try and step on Mavis's foot, like discreetly?
Can I dodge this?
Andre, roll the hit if you want. Unarmed strike.
Yeah, strength. Oh, I almost got a natural 20. Okay, 7.
That doesn't hit her AC.
Nope.
Dang it. Shut up.
Really,
I said most.
It's still.
I agree with you. I haven't met anybody in there that was really pleasant to be with. They're all just so violent and they're just so stuck on themselves. Really scary bunch.
Yeah, I got out of there as soon as I could.
I feel that.
Oh, are you also from Bethende?
No. I'm from Soine. I'm from
Soine. Oh, I understand. Yeah, I get it. Trust me, I left as soon as I could. I didn't want to be involved in any of that.
Yeah. If you want to visit an elven place, just come to us instead. If you if you want a good time, pick one of the cities that's near the Calvin border. They have some interesting things going on.
Is there any way I could read about that here? Or
Uh,
learn some more?
I think there's a library, and she turns towards the dwarven lady, who at this time has retreated somewhat, not seeming too interested in the chitter chatter.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a library. At this time of day, it's definitely closed though.
Mm.
I think it
Alright.
opens at 10. Look for a what's the place named again? Look for the Stone Quill. I think that's what it's called.
Alright, thank you so much.
All right, now you get on out of here. Right? I
Yep.
got things.
Won't take up any more of your time. Have a good evening.
Goodbye. Goodbye, ma'am.
Goodbye.
And you too, other ma'am. And you too, sir.
Just does like a shoe motion, like yeah, whatever.
Goodbye.
He pulls his
Turns
sleeve back
to the
up.
horse. Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
And you're in the city.
Alright, well, we know where we need to go.
Yeah.
And what's your issue with me talking bad? I'm sorry, I did not have the best time growing up there.
Yeah, but that's a big generalization. Okay, I met some good people. They're
Hmm?
yeah.
I wonder, what positions were these people in?
What does that mean?
I don't know, if they were on trial for, say, I don't know, war crimes,
No,
how would they get out?
they didn't do anything like that. I made sure of it.
Okay, so we're doing this conversation.
But
They never treated their people kindly.
maybe. But they were good people. Well, the ones I knew.
They were warmongers.
I need to make a.
But
personal-
whatever.
I need to make a personal roll. Hold on.
How about you
Okay.
decide what you want to do?
All right. Well, no, I just want to see if Andre could keep his cool, and he did. He was about to stab. He was about to go for it, but no, he's good. He's just like, fine.
Wait, nothing like a good stab to get the blood flowing, you know?
Or not blood flowing in my case.
The
Alright,
worm's
let's just
going.
go. Let's go to the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll head there.
Alright. You go on to the city trying to find this eye place. And you find it at a spot you recognize very much. It's very near where you had the battle with Kana and Yava. Specifically, it's close to where they teleported. You can see that there's a small bit of it that protrudes from the ground and has a very nice and very large staircase heading down. There's a few magical torches lit on the walls that beam out in a pure white light. The light itself isn't exactly strong, but it's enough to see.
After me, I guess. And I'll walk forward.
Andre is just hanging back. He's following, but at a distance.
What about Rayla?
Rayla will just like walk in between them.
Alright. What about the horse?
Oh, fuck.
Kill it. Distant whisper.
Her part.
It's... I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The hardest part of this game is horse management.
Yeah. Can we just tie it up out here?
Yeah, you could tie it up. There's there are small wooden stalls near the edges, all circling around this main area like a plaza. You could tie him to this part with a cart. he wouldn't be left unguarded, but all of that seems very sturdy, so it's unlikely he could just break out of it.
Hey boy, do you mind if we just leave you here for a little bit? I'll give you a little bit of a snack.
The horse looks at you, not speaking common.
I'm just petting him and like talking in a slight baby voice.
It looks like it appreciates the pants, but doesn't quite understand the underlying meaning of your words.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a
Work
final
further
pat. Be
into it.
good and tie him to the stall.
You do so, and he doesn't seem to react in too many obvious ways. He looks at you longingly as you leave.
Be back.
And I assume you head up.
Yes.
Alright, you do so. As you go down the first stairway, you arrive at a rather large hallway. It's about 5 meters across and 5 meters high. Along both walls to your left and right are very rich paintings that alternate. Many of them depict many historical events, such as the founding of what one might assume to be the city. Over a hill, someone planting a flag. It's a lone female figure. Along this hallway, you also find many paintings depicting the general currents of the Tri-Way War. So in some of them, you see dragons towering over mountains and breathing fire down them. In some of them, you see dwarves pushing back into draconic territory and burning down villages. In another one, you see the elves stabbing a rather large dwarf in the back, as both the dwarves and the dragons get mutilated. It goes on and on and on about various smaller skirmishes. The paintings themselves are very well preserved, and the colors are very rich. You can see even in the dim light that every pigment used here must be worth quite a fair bit. After about 5 minutes of walking and exhausting those paintings, you arrive at a place where sculptures replace them, both to the left and the right. It's further down another stairway that seems to lead in a circle. The sculptures themselves depict very important figures, some of them that you vaguely recognize. One of them in particular, King Kaldrek, that you saw back in Rockhide. He stands beside a dragon, on which is applied a plaque that reads Hune Daltar. The dragon itself is a relatively young golden dragon, and is made of solid gold. The king himself is made of rock-hard stone that has been polished, and there is not a single hole in it. Behind the both of them, there appears to be some sort of long shadow. You can distinctly make out sharp ears in them. As you keep going forward, you see many, many more dragons, each of them posing respectfully, nobly. Many of them are made of their respective material, so you see gold dragons being made of gold, silver dragons of silver, topaz of topaz, and so on and so on. There is about a half dozen of them. And once more, at the end of it, you see, standing alone, the female figure, and what one might assume to be the founder of the city. There is no name on the plaque. She just stands there and has a long head of hair that goes to her lower back, has eyes of ruby. Something about the statue feels off, but it's a bit hard to pinpoint. Going forward, this ends in a very large circular room. All around it are large steels. On each of the steel are various poems and the like. Each of the steel is made of a very, very well polished, well, not steel, but metals. The metals themselves seem to vary depending on the small poems inscripted on them. And in the centermost part of the room, there's a very large steel. This one is made of pure obsidian, and in the centermost of it, a completely black plaque. has a poem written on it. To you, Andre, it seems something. You can't quite tell, but you can feel, you can want to learn something in it. Something that's not quite present in the others. You can tell that this is definitely unnatural.
Huh. Can I just try to read it?
Sure. It reads as follows. Within the land of fire lies an eye of desire. From its womb come provisions, enough for a whole nation. For which the taste shall be freed. Taste of true selves leaves their shells. So their skins all shall be shed. The minds left to drown in greed. For desire, ascensions, cannot have inhibitions. Those last few words, you can feel power. You can feel your eye twitching. A small burst of yellow light escapes from it, almost on its own will. You quickly shut it down, just blinking your eye. Stops it.
I'm gonna try to let it keep going. I'm gonna just turn it, like open it.
That's it. Doing so, you can see that this particular steel is very much imbued with magic. The entirety of the steel glimmers in a faint, bright pink aura. And it almost seems ethereal, not physical, illusory. The end of the poem itself glimmers very strongly in a red tint, crimson. Just looking at it, it's very weird, but you want to eat it. You want to make it yours. You want to take the steel, bring it with you, just so you can have it forever and ever and ever.
He's gonna go try and take it, or just put his hand on it.
As you go and try and put your hand on it, it passes through completely. As you take a step forward, you see the ground underneath it is not foreign, not physical. As you take a step down, and you step inside the steel.
He's gonna keep going.
You do so.
Can we follow him?
For the both of you, you see Andre bursting out a ray of yellow light as he just goes inside the steel, stepping down. You see him, he doesn't seem to be injured in any way. He just steps right through, like it's not there. And Andre, as you take a few more steps, you arrive in a narrower hallway that leads further down. Inside, you can hear a small noise of voices talking. One of the voices you recognize. For Mavis and Rella, you do indeed see him go down. What do you all do?
We should follow him down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this allowed? Is there anyone around us, or is it just us in here?
No, there's no one around. The only thing that seems to be moving anywhere are the magical torches, burning forevermore. Smokeless. Very practical.
Alright, let's go, I guess.
Yeah.
Do we feel the, urge, or, the desire, or whatever that Andre's feeling?
As you pass through the steel and make contact with those particular words, you do indeed feel them very strongly. For you, Rayla, as you step on them, it's almost hard to control yourself. It's hard to restrain yourself, to not take it, to not make the steel yours, to keep it only for yourself, to just devour it only for you, for all you want, and just that. But you do manage. I assume you step down into the smaller hallway?
Do I not react to it, or is it just Rayla right now?
Like I said, you do feel it, which he feels it especially strongly.
Okay.
For you, it's a somewhat vague desire to possess it.
I know would be unnatural.
Yes, you would.
I'm gonna cast Past Without a Trace then.
Pass without a trace. Okay, interesting. How many people can you target with it?
Me and my companions, as long as they're within 30 feet of me.
That would include everyone.
Alright. We all have a +10 to stealth checks. And we can't be tracked right now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast that just in case.
As you step down into the smaller hallway, and you cast a spell, Mavis, you can hear silence as none of your footsteps no longer make any noise. You slide around the steps, forward and forward, without making any noise, like a shadow, drifting along the small torches, glimmering with that same pure white light.
And I'm gonna keep going.
Alright. You keep going, and as with Andre, you can start hearing the voice of many people speaking. One of them in particular you recognize as the Moose. You can vaguely make out what he's saying, but he's just a little bit too far for you to make out any actual words. His general tone does appear to be businesslike.
I'd like to sneak closer then.
Sure. You do so. What are Andre and Rilla doing during this time?
Andre's just walking.
Alright, so he's following. As for Rayla?
Yeah, she's probably following Mavis and also wants to get closer to here.
Alright. Mavis, you get quite close. And as you keep going down, you arrive at a thick wooden door. It's quite sturdy, and there's no way that you can be seen through it. So, through it, you can hear, "Yes, I am aware that there have been complications still. You must proceed with caution regarding many events. I have apprehended a lone specimen in here. The origin of it have not been yet discovered." Then other parties speak in a not hushed, but almost incomprehensible voice. It seems as though it's passed through a like a mirror does to an image. So is this distorted, like a prism or a kaleidoscope. No, indeed, I understand. So, I have been performing the investigations myself. No, I find it unlikely those four were responsible for it. None of them appear to have any essence to them. Yes, I'm aware. He should have been the one. No, the birds have not attempted to make contact yet. I'll report further to you when I have the report complete. But for now, I believe it'll be impossible for me to deliver you a conclusive response to that question. Yes, very well. Understood. Goodbye. And you hear the sound of footsteps, leather on stone, as well as the sound of a chair, wooden, creaking as someone sits on it.
Is there a crack in the door?
No, the door itself is made of solid stone. Not stone, sorry, solid wood. It's very nice wood, no doubt with fetch or hefty price. But,
So yeah, no small slither underneath.
Underneath, yes, but you didn't have to lie down on the floor.
Can I wild shape
Mm-hmm.
into a spider?
Sure, you can do that.
Don't cause any trouble now.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
He said he's keeping something here.
It's
and
gonna be
I
your
don't
fault this
trust
time.
him.
It's your fault this time.
Okay, well, I have been. Listen, I am stealth.
Yeah.
Just don't let him see you. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'll be fine. I am stealth.
Honestly, yeah.
What?
You got a +10 to it.
Yeah!
You are stealth.
I am stealth and I am small and he shouldn't
Listen.
be aware of me.
I have a plus. Okay, listen. I could potentially open the door and they won't see me with that much.
No, dude, that is not how that works. You're
I
not
know,
even-
but it's. I know, but I'm comparing it to like a Metal Gear game where you just open the door, you just
Yeah,
crouch.
that's not how- There's no awareness meter filling up.
What do you
If they
mean,
see you,
man?
they
I'm
see you.
crouching. They shouldn't be able to see me.
Not pirate, bro.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay.
So it turned into a spider, and I assume you crawl underneath the door.
Yep.
As you crawl underneath the door, you see that indeed there's Tammuz. And you last saw him, still dressed in the same petulant clothes. He's sitting at a chair right now, hunched over a rather hefty book. He's snickering to himself. And for the room itself is quite spacious, designed in a circular way. On one side of it, there's a bed as well as a few nightly items, just enough to be comfortable. And near where he is, sitting in front of a desk, there's many rows of shelves on which are quite a few odd items. Some of them broken knives, some of them jars filled with weird things. One of them you recognize as being a worm. Some of the bookshelves are filled high with books and more books. Each of them gives you an odd, aching feeling in your stomach. You know,
Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna, Okay, wait. Sneak to like the desk and like on the try and sneak into the inside of the desk.
Sneak on the inside of the desk.
Oh, like I'm just gonna like, cause I'm a spider, right?
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Right?
The
If you're
spider
not,
isn't in my backpack, so I think it's possible.
he's not gonna, like if you're not looking for it, you're not gonna notice it, and I'll be very stealthy.
Roll for stealth, indeed.
Yeah.
You get a +14 to it, so I'm gonna be honest. It's looking good for you.
There's statistics of the beast, except for the blah blah
You
blah,
get a
and
+4 plus.
yeah.
And you got.
So that was that plus the 14, so I am at a 24. I rolled low,
Or
but
pretty goddamn good.
yeah.
You crawled your way up the desk, and you see that one of the drawers is slightly open. Not enough for even a finger to fit through, but a small spider like you, definitely. As you crawl over, you see that the moose is writing something down. His expression is odd. It's not contented. It's not joyful. It feels almost sadistic. Like a child eagerly looking at a toy that they're just waiting to break. You slip inside the desk.
Oh no.
There, it's dark. You can feel nothing in there. You're stepping on a leathery surface. It seems very much clear of dust of any kind. More
There's
than-
nothing in here with me?
Well, no other creature as far as you can tell. It feels as though you're stepping on an odd leathery surface.
Well, no, because I have dark vision.
You got dark. Oh, you do have dark vision.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, can't spiders see in the dark?
Yeah, got dark vision.
I guess with that many eyes, I shouldn't be surprised.
More
Yeah,
eyes
you
equals
can,
dark vision. Some have night vision on them.
This is the smartest I've ever felt in this campaign.
As you look around, you can tell that underneath you is a book. The book itself seems to be somewhat worn down. Clearly efforts have been made to preserve it in some ways. Trying to read the title, it goes. Oh, sorry, give me just 1 second. The Queen of the Rivers. The book itself is very nice, of pink and deep purple. Seems to meld both of them completely. Each time you step on its cover, you can feel something weird. It's almost as though each time you take a step, you've taken another. Or maybe you've not taken any at all. Like each step you take is just a possible step, not an actual fact, not an actual thing you do or you've done. It doesn't appear to be much else in this particular drawer. Next to the book is a small quill, not tainted with ink or anything like that, just a quill. What do you do?
Came into this drawer. Hold on. Okay. I have 2 questions. Before I went into this drawer, did I see like a mirror or something, or like something I would know is for communication, or something could speak through?
No, there didn't appear to be anything, any material objects for the sword.
Yeah. And if I am clinging to this notebook, right?
Well,
would you?
You're stepping on it. You're not really clinging to it.
Okay, if I were to have my spider self cling to it, would you consider me carry that as carrying it? Or trying to keep it on my person?
No, I'd say you're just stepping on it.
Fuck.
And if somehow you could grab a hold of it, I'd say you were carrying it. But a spider's just not big enough for this book.
If I were to wind it up in a web?
You'd have to be pulling it. And you'd need a good web for that. But yes, if you could
web, but I don't detach the like silk. I don't detach the web.
I don't understand what you mean by detaching the web. You need
So,
to
like-
surround the book enough web that you could just pull it by pulling on the web. Then I'd consider it carrying it.
Okay. I'm going to start working on that.
Alright. It will take a good while. I don't know if you've ever seen a spider make a web. But they're not quite made to carry big items. It will take you a solid few hours.
Okay, so alright, so it's not enough just to wrap it a couple times. Fuck, okay. Then I won't do that.
If there were like 4 or 5 of you working...
Yeah,
do it.
got it. I don't have like a duplication thing. I'm doing a lot of spells right now. Hold on.
You are.
Okay.
Hope you don't run out of spell slots.
I think I'll be okay.
Andre's gonna start reaching to knock on the door, Rayla, if you don't stop him.
What? Andre.
What?
She's gonna move her hand like in front of her. Don't. She's still in there.
And?
Just give it to me.
Give him. Fine.
Wait, do you have a plan for me going there?
What?
Do you have like a plan, idea? What are you gonna do?
I talk? Isn't that what we came here to do? Instead of break in?
Okay, just give it a minute. When she comes back out, we can go in together.
Fine.
Out of character, I honestly think I'd prefer you guys just knocking in at this point.
Really? You have nothing else you wanna do?
Well, Andre's already been talked out of it, so good luck.
Yeah, I know.
I already said the thing.
Shit, okay. And I
But I
don't
did
have-
also say if you come back.
Yeah, so if I don't come back, I could stay here for up to 2 hours.
Are you gonna stay in there? Oh god.
Hold on, okay.
You should have said that before you went in spider mode.
I know, I wasn't thinking about that. I wanted to originally just look at things and then come back out and be like, this is what's happening.
Oh, but you got greedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I want this notebook.
Just... Oh.
Spider that's trying to like absorb this book into them.
Well, because like if I'm carrying it, there's something I could do.
Even if we went in there, there's no way we can just like feel it.
You know what? Okay, for now I'm gonna crawl out of the drawer.
Wait, make another stealth check.
Not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty stealthy, guys.
At a plus 14, yeah, you should be doing pretty good.
Plus 14, so that's a 29 this time.
That's pretty goddamn good.
You are the knight.
As you slip out of the drawer, you can see that Thomas has raised. He's now standing in front of one of the shelves, the bookshelf. And he's just giggling to himself.
I want to get out of obvious sight, so like maybe hide behind something, and I just want to observe for a little bit.
Hi, so you want to like climb on one of the shelves? You could also just hang on one of the walls. You do have.
Ooh, okay. I want to. What I'm going to do is on one of the chair legs, I'm gonna start making a very small web.
Okay.
Like a very thin, like
leading from one leg to another?
Yeah.
Okay. You can make a web that's strong enough for you to go on through.
Yeah.
And I'd say like maybe a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Alright. You do so. You are rather stealthy. It takes a bit of time. Thomas doesn't seem to even be considering there might be someone here. The game goes on. Perhaps they've begun to suspect.
Can you say that a little bit louder?
God do it. Game goes on. Think they've begun to suspect me. They might know I'm working for the other side. But what will they do? I'll just go to another history. And another. And another. Yes. So good.
Okay.
And at
So
that point,
good?
he just starts like embracing himself as he just cackles on through the night.
I look as judgmental as I possibly could as a spider right now.
Spider Mom is angry.
Anyway, after this web is created onto the chair legs, I'm going to go towards the shelf and crawl up on the shelf.
Which shelf? There's quite a few of them, and many of them hold various things. Are you
Okay.
looking for one of them in particular, or just the nearest one?
He has this. Okay. He has a specimen. Working on it in here. First, I want to inspect the worm. So whatever shelf has the worm on it.
Sure. As you go on the shelf with quite a few glass jars in them, you find that some of them have odd moths and butterflies, and one of them in particular that is protected by some sheets of steel houses the worm. The worm in question wriggles a little bit towards you, perhaps in recognition. And you do feel that you recognize it somewhat.
Alright, I'm gonna move away very quickly from that then and move towards the bookcases.
You go on. The books all have various odd titles. One of them in particular just draws your attention. Not out of immaterialism or anything. It almost feels supernatural. It's a thick red bound volume. The title on the back of it reads The Orchid Transfigurations, Volume 1. a feast. It's tied with thick leather braces. Perhaps just a little bit more than what is necessary to keep the pages from getting dirtied. Almost more like it's meant to hold it shut. There's a vast array of other books of many different colors, the greens, the blues, the whites, all of them. A lot of them have weird long titles, dissertations on this, on that, examinations. Some of the other ones do draw your attention, but none quite as much as the red one.
Do I feel like the same cursed energy that I have?
Not from any of them, no.
Okay. And what book is he looking at in particular right now?
Currently, he's the bookshelves he's looking at. He's not actually looking at any of the books in particular. Just gazing on his collection, perhaps.
Oh, he's one of those types.
On the desk on which it was writing, the book itself seems very much incomplete. Next to it is a quill and ink. From where you are, the words seem to meld into one another a bit too far for such a small creature as a spider. Seems it has small notes and points, and seems to be a list of some kind.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't cast spells like this. Fuck! Alright.
At this point, about 20 minutes have passed.
Alright. Would you guys be concerned for me after 20 minutes?
Nope.
I think. Oh, damn.
Not after that last exchange.
Yeah, I said one thing, and Andre's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it really hit home.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? She's gonna die? Yeah, right.
I feel like anxiety would start kicking in. Andre, what if she got squashed?
Well,
What if
if
they
she
took a
died,
newspaper and
then
just-
there's nothing we can do about it if she's already dead.
That's an awful way. Why do you?
I mean, it sucks, but I think we should just trust her for now.
Okay. But also, I'm bored. Really bored.
What?
I don't know. We've been doing nothing for 20 minutes.
Let's give it another 20, and if nothing changes, then we'll just go from there.
At this point, I'm gonna scuttle back to outside the door.
Make another stealth check.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, if you don't get a nat 1, you're good.
Yeah. Which I'm doing pretty okay. This was another, 24. This is
That'll
24.
be-
Yeah.
That'll be just fine. As you reach down from the bookshelves, well, not the bookshelf, the shelf, and down from the desk, and up on the floor, and you start going towards the door, Pablo changes his activity. Instead of his completely crazed cackling, he turns back to the desk. He looks upon one of the shelves that's holding various types of instruments. This one, he takes a shear, like one would use for sheep to gather their wool. Only these are far sharper. Far sharper. He picks it up and begins just holding it before himself, thinking. You make your way through the door,
Mhm.
and you're out once more.
Okay, so the thing about the web I made, if he comes into contact with it, I can sense it. Also, I'm gonna like go in front of them, and I'm gonna like scuttle like side to side, hop if I can, and then go back under the door.
Wait, in front of them being Andre and Rail, or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Move side to side a little bit, hop if I can, and then go back under the door.
You can't really hop because spiders aren't made for that, but you can move side to side. You can
Yeah.
do a tango.
I was imagining like Surskit from Pokemon. Do like idle information.
You do so.
Huh?
What do Andre and Rayla do?
He's just sitting there.
Do we see
You
the?
Wait.
Do we
Wait,
see
hold
the
on, what?
secret?
What was your stealth for that? It was 24. Neither of them saw you, actually.
Fuck, okay. Then I'm gonna go and I'm going to bite Andre. No. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go and bite Andre.
Roll to hit. With advantage that you are an unseen attacker. You have a +4 to hit that.
Okay, that's a... Fuck, I got 17, so that's
That
a 20... Yeah.
That hurts.
But I get to 20-something, but yeah.
Andre, roll a con save, please.
Okay. There we go. 11.
You beat it. You're fine.
Barely.
You about to
2 more
poison me?
points.
I don't want to. I need to get your attention.
Andre, you get bitten by a small spider. You can feel a small pinching sensation on your big toe.
I'm gonna
as
swat
it
at it.
Just jumps.
Or just try to stomp it, like, ow.
Roll to hit. Oh.
4. Actually, no, 3.
3.
It does not hit. Bitch.
You stomp on the ground and place quite a bit of dust, as well as make a good tapping noise with your foot. From the inside, Mavis, you can feel it's almost like breaking that you made. As you go towards the door, you can hear footsteps getting closer and closer.
I'm gonna scuttle to like where the like door would be at its hinges and wait for it to open so then I can crawl under again.
Alright, that makes sense. Do Andre and Rayla do anything?
No, he's just like, ow. Okay, then. No, he's just waiting.
Would he? Okay, would Raylan realize that that was me?
I feel I saw him like try to hit like a bug, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't have seen like a spider at all. You cannot beat a DC 24.
Okay, I didn't know if it's a spider or just a bug. Yeah.
Fuck. All right, I trust you guys. I inadvertently got what I wanted.
You're so stealthy.
I think I see what's going on. Okay. You're a sneaky bugger, you. Okay. And as the footsteps keep getting closer and closer to the door, you hear a low shuffle as a handle begins to jerk. It opens, revealing Famus eyeing you.
Hey.
Hello.
Silently takes a step back and invites you inside, lowering his eye to gesticulate for that. I see you've already come back. There's only one reason that can be for.
Andre walks in.
Yeah, well,
And he bows. Politely.
Polite. How polite. He gives you an appreciative nod. And as you both enter, he shuts the door behind you. And you can see a thick bolt locking it. Oh, then. He turns to you. What is it you've come? Ask me.
Do you know where I could find pieces of something called the flint?
Oh, I see. You've been busy then. Where is it you've learned that name? Could it be the keeper of the well has been too talkative.
No, it was something else, but
Well, I talked to a creature from a wall. Yeah.
Oh, go on. I see my gift has proved fruitful to you.
Yeah. Why did you give us that?
Why didn't I tell you before? I want to see what you can do. I've heard prophecy once directed towards your teammate. But now all has changed. And it is of you that it describes. All I want is to see you ripen once more. Grow. Bloom. Become learned. And counted above and amongst the know. Even one day, reaching the long.
Reaching the what?
The long.
Long.
Yes. Don't just stand there silently. You come here for a direct purpose, isn't it? What is it you need my help with?
well, I'd like to have some way to locate these pieces.
Okay, pieces of the flint. Ah, glorious it is to be so ignorant. Do you even know what the flint once was?
I have an idea, but the
Go
only,
on.
the only thing I really care about is that it's some form of direction.
Direction. Certainly an enterprise. As for your question, Daria, he's currently facing away from the bookshelf that's holding quite a few books as he's looking at Rayla and Andres. Sorry, I had my blank there. Well, the flint is surely a daring enterprise. Indeed, it was a precursor to power.
Okay.
And you wish to find them. The shards. They are innumerable. Each of them held deep, deep within the recesses of the earth. I think you'll find the one closest will be in Undref, the mountainous sisterhood city, where the power of river has run strong. There's been much talk. Recently, many things have been found in the mines. Those they had to abandon during the war, where they couldn't hold two fronts, or three if you count the elves. You go down the recess there, you'll find it. Perhaps you'll take it, or perhaps it will take you, change you, mold you into something greater. Yeah. Now then, young lady, you mentioned you saw something from the well, was it? Private. What did you learn in your first ascent?
Um, I I don't understand what they told me, but I met this person, someone, something. They had a lot of hands. I told
Magnificent. Yes. You of all here should follow that advice. Follow the words, of the prophet, the raw prophet. It must convert itself in the service. Ever so delightful of the Grail. Though many have indeed found employ with the witch. What did it tell you? Tell me.
sorry, did you say what did it say this time?
Yes. What did it tell you?
It's all a bit of a blur. I think they mentioned something about finding the grail or something.
Yes. Mistress, desire, jealousy of the birth. Okay, what does that look like?
So, I'm on the ground before the desk here. By the way, this is where I want to be.
Okay.
He's facing the other way.
Mhm.
So I Pass Without a Trace is still active,
Yes.
and from what I've read of Wild Shape, there's nothing mentioned about it making sound when I transform back.
Let me check. I'd say you're right. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything that says you make noise or that you have to speak any command.
So I'm going to very gently open the drawer. I still have Pass Without a Trace.
Roll stealth.
I'd help you if, you told me about this good old plan of yours, but...
Oh, I didn't realize there's shit I needed to steal!
Oh, okay.
Okay, that was a nat 20 anyway, so...
34.
Very good. He has no idea. I'd like Rayla and Andre to make a check as well. I'll go with a wisdom check.
Okay.
Wisdom?
They'll
Okay.
be insight, I'd say. Just to see if you can contain any surprise that Mavis just appearing.
Insight then?
I'd say
Insight?
insight? Would you say that's insight? I'm open to feedback on that one.
I think I thought, wait, okay. Determine the true intentions of a creature. Doing so involves gleaming clues from body language, speech habits. I mean, it kind of has a knowledge of it. If you know what to look out for, you could contain it.
Maybe it should be deception.
Or deception.
Okay, pick one of insight, deception, or performance. Whichever one you like.
I'm gonna pick insight because that's my highest modifier.
Yeah, I'll do inside, yo.
Ooh, that was almost a 3. Okay, 25.
Oh
no, Rayla.
Oh no, inspiration! I'm using my inspiration!
That was a great time to use that.
Rayla just goes,
Oh my god, Mavis, what are you doing there?
oh, hey there, Mavis, my good friend.
Mavis, my friend, you're a person again.
13, eh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Want to be merciful?
Please.
Please.
Hmm.
The power.
I'm thinking. He is currently looking intently at you as he speaks. He would be distracted from Mavis, but focused on you. Describe how Rayla is taken aback while she sees Mavis.
Describe how Rail is taken aback.
Yes. You see his voice
He's
appear
smart.
out of thin air, reaching immediately, but slowly, stealthily, for a drawer. You can see on the corner of your eyes, Andre manages to completely avoid even looking at her, keeping his attention sorely and squarely on Famoose.
Rayla was probably like looking at Famoose and then sees Mavis in like the corner of her eye and like she immediately like just like drops her vision like
So she just stares at Mavis. Is that right?
Like she probably saw her like you can see like you could see her eyes like go up to Mavis, but then she would probably just like look away and maybe look at like Andre.
Could Samus potentially interpret this as her trying to look somewhere else on his face and then being uncomfortable and looking down?
I'm thinking 13 isn't bad. 13 isn't bad. Here's what I'll do. I'll roll inside for them.
Oh god.
Oh no!
I can't do it in the server, can I? So I'll just do it using one of your sheets. I can do it with Andre's.
That's a high insight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that actual modifier, just to roll. Actually,
I'm like pacing around.
What was it? No! Ew!
Yeah, have you seen some? Oh, and I see here we have a thief.
What did he say?
Thief, as he
Ah.
turns around and looks at you.
Andre kind of
Alright,
like
What
stifles
do
a
you
laugh.
think you're doing there?
While I'm talking to him, I'm going to go and grab the diary. I don't care if he's staring at me in the face at this point.
No, he's not staring at you. He's walking very quickly at you. You can feel
At me?
him
He's walking at me?
He's looking at you.
Oh,
He's walking at me? Okay.
he's walking at you, and you can see magic clearly amassing in his head.
Okay. I'm gonna cast...
Oh no, why would we do this?
Um,
We came here for
I'm going-
answers.
I'm alright.
We do
How
it now.
quickly can I do this? Because it's 6 Alright, so each round is roughly 6 seconds, correct?
Okay, go on. What is it you want to do?
Okay, I have 2 possibilities of what I want to do. Grab the diary and then cast gaseous form. Or gust of wind directly at him, then go for the diary.
I can't believe you're doing this.
You gotta pick,
And that's
you
coming from
will
me.
roll initiative on this.
We will roll initiative on this. Okay, but we know we can't trust him, right? At a game,
We don't know that.
can't.
We don't know that. We don't actually.
You know that what?
You heard him from the door. I'm imagining.
Okay, and
It's like they don't know I'm actually for the other side. You didn't fucking register that.
we don't know if he's talking about us.
Okay. I am going. All right. So I need the distance. I'm gonna cast gust of wind at him.
Andre's still upset from earlier.
I can't
know what.
believe you think he has nothing better to do than think about you guys. Sheesh, how entitled.
He's literally went on a whole monologue of how he's waiting for us to ripen like we had once before.
That's not a thing normal people say.
I'm casting gust of wind at him.
Okay, roll initiative.
Is this something we want to continue next session?
Depends on what what double. You gotta go now?
Nope.
Or you
I
got
got
like
an hour.
30 minutes? An hour?
I got like an hour or so.
Then we good. We're good
Okay.
for now. As a breakfast, roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you straight up, you need to make something good here.
Yeah,
It's
no, my
like
goal is
you
not to
like roll-
fight, it's to get out.
I know, but you need to roll better than him.
Okay.
Trust me, you want to roll better than him.
Oh, God. Why are we doing this?
I need to be the chaos at least once.
The chaos. This could be a TPK. Like if he's an evocation wizard, he could just upcast fireball and then make a pocket of safety for himself. We have
Well,
no
he
idea
doesn't
what he could
want
do.
to kill us, I think.
I
He
don't know,
wants to see
man.
us right then. You can't do that if we die.
Yeah, if he's like Hisoka, he's gonna hurt us a lot. Want us to get better.
If you say
That
these things.
seems fun, doesn't it?
What?
That just seems like fun, doesn't it?
Okay.
I don't know what your plan here was. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie to you.
Dirty 20. I was originally want to steal both the whatever the journal is and the book.
I feel like a little bit of this is not my fault, my bad too.
You just rolled bad. I'm the one that as actively made the decisions and could have turned back at any point and didn't.
Decision making.
Alright.
Are you
Yeah.
saying that there's not going to be anything in this diary that's worth reading or in this book or anything in here?
It's literally like nonsense. It's like I went to the store today.
Yeah, what if it's like I met some very interesting people?
Listen, we heard him talk to some weird being and then was like, I'm going to betray these people.
He was in my dream. He's in my vision. This guy clearly knows something.
He literally said, I can't wait for you guys to ripen again. He used the words again.
Whatever. We're stealing that. Who cares?
Thank you.
You're right, Rayla. Stealing is wrong.
You know, I thought I could get some really good information, really figure out, you know, what he's doing, because Andre doesn't have a
He's
purpose
not
right
to
now.
be trusted. I'm sure we can go to that place still, but I don't want it to be because of him.
Then what
I
other
think we
re-
should-
What? It's not because of him.
No, I'm saying we should go there still, obviously. But like,
Never mind.
he's obviously a bad. He's a villain. He's like the enemy at this point. We all know he's the enemy at this
I
point
don't
because
know.
you guys heard it too.
I don't
You
know.
guys heard him speaking too.
But what if it was like a K-drama and this is just a misunderstanding?
I refuse. I refuse. I was like, oh, 20.
Nice.
Yeah, I heard that, and that's not good enough. I'm sorry. He got a
What?
23. He got a 23. I'm sorry.
Please, one of you have inspiration, please.
No, they don't.
No, none of us do.
And he'll go first. The magic inside his hand takes on a pink glow.
A what?
A pink glow. A light
Oh.
pink glow.
Fuck.
That you've
Okay.
seen hanging around Rayla many times. And he slams it on the ground. Give me just once. Actually, I just need to check out something. There's no way that doesn't count, is it? Give me a sec here. This is just for rules. Let me try to misinterpret anything.
Are you saying that Andre wouldn't get behind this? Double, huh?
I mean, he wouldn't be aggressive, but I mean, if he could get involved, he would.
No, I'm saying like this isn't some shit he'd pull.
What, me?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but like, I thought, hey, we're not gonna cause any trouble, you know, we'll make up for last time, but no, apparently not. We didn't even make
No,
it
you're
an
You're
hour.
causing trouble.
I tried so hard.
You didn't try at all. You mean?
Tried so hard.
You walked in there,
Falling apart.
saw a book, and you were like, I want this.
After he was like, I'm a villain.
Okay. You still could have gotten
Your,
something out of it.
team morale is a little bit low.
The fact that
infighting.
his features is described as sadistic and awful.
I really hope we get out of this.
So, like you were saying, he slams his head on the ground. And a leash of energy goes towards you, circles around you, and tries to grasp you. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Don't-
Okay.
Don't laugh. You're gonna roll a
Okay.
1.
Yeah,
Don't say
probably.
that.
No, I've been rolling good, so I have to roll bad now.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 14.
14 does not pass. As the energy surrounds you, restrains you like a snake, coiling all around you for a mother's hug, completely stopping you from moving. You're now paralyzed.
I can't speak.
You're paralyzed. You can't do shit. Well. What is it you thought you were going to do?
Seriously, but like I second that.
Oh, so could it be neither of you knew of her little excursion? And he turns towards the two of you once more. Andre and Rayla.
Can't believe she did that.
We didn't know she was going to do that.
Oh, so you did you? Let's see
I
what
don't
she
even.
let's see what she has to say for herself. And maybe she can feel the energy surrounding you, releasing somewhat, just a little bit, enough for you to slowly move your mouth.
First, I'm
Go
gonna glare at him.
You can see in his eyes that he seems to be mulling something over. His face bears that sadistic smile once more. He seems thoughtful, weighing something. Go on, explain yourself while you have the chance to. Don't take kindly to anyone trying to steal my treasures, my secrets.
Mhm.
And while I've been quite generous to you so far, I believe you'll find me less so when angered.
Yeah, sorry about that. He's actually gonna walk up closer and just be like, "Yeah, listen, if I'm sorry that she did that, but if push comes to shove, I can't let you hurt her. You know, it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like an unspoken rule. So you know, just be a little, lenient, please."
See. Well, what does the accused say for herself? I'm afraid silence won't be of any use to her here.
Okay. Who are you working for?
Ah, dear child of worms. You're not the one asking questions here, I'm afraid. You should be answering them. And rather quickly. Rather quickly indeed.
Vegas, just answer his questions. It's okay.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you, and I was curious as to what's in that journal in there.
Ah, I see. I'm sad to hear. You not appreciated my help. For all I've done.
Less that, and I'm questioning why you're helping.
I did not.
If you know me as well as you think you do, you understand I can't just accept help without knowing why.
Oh, I see. And perhaps I should enlighten you somewhat. You see, I mentioned before there was a prophecy. First, it referred to your friend.
I can't hear you.
God
Yeah.
damn it. This keeps happening.
It's okay, Ron.
I told you before that there was a prophecy. It referred to your friend. But now, the great Amira Zara changed her verdict. The history has changed. Her new prophecy. And he goes towards his desk and reaches for the journal that you were trying to pick. Goes as follow. The one whose birth is forbidden shall grow, and then he shall learn purpose. But alas, I shall be shattered, split into three. And as he says that, he turns to each of you, once at a time. And each shall grow. And he turns his attention once more to the book. And in one history, they will shatter the dream. And in one history, they will realize the dream. And in one history, they will be lost to the dream. You see, that is what I wish here from you. All of you, all three of you, carry potential to change this history. And that's what I want to see. And he goes up to you, Mavis, getting very close. There's nothing further to it than that. There's no grand scheme here.
Insight check.
Go on. You do have your +1 to your passive shoot, rather.
I do.
But that's just for passive, not active.
Yeah, okay.
Could I also do that?
Yeah, of course.
This is a I got a
22.
18.
22 and 18. To you, Mavis, it seems a bit hard to make out his true motivations. As he looks at you, his eyes keep glimmering between his regular colors and bursting with pink light. His expression changes wildly every second, with every word he says putting emphasis on it. And it's very hard to judge anything about the man. To you, Andre, you've seen types like these before, the more fanatical ones. Generally, you found that they can't be trusted on at least their motivations, or that they are incredibly haphazardous, that they are very hard to predict as to the means or their personal reasons for those motivations.
So you believe you're just abiding by destiny?
My destiny. Ah, you know nothing yet. Nothing. But that is why you must grow. Keep going through the mansis. I know you've reached the woods now, as both your friends said. Flint and the well. Now,
And what if my own demon?
your own demon? Ah, it'll be interesting. Nowhere has spread in this world. How far will it spread? Will it conquer all? Will the wound reclaim its heritage? I wish to see. This history is most fascinating. Now then, I must admit you've caught me unaware. Tell me, how is it you managed to sneak here? Surely you couldn't have teleported, nor invisibility. I would have seen you. So what is it? Tell me. And he looks at you, those piercing eyes of pure pink.
Yep. Hold on. Fuck. Magic. And I smile at him.
Must admire your daring. But I'm afraid I shall have to get to the bottom of this. And he extends his hand towards you.
He's like, Andre just like puts a hand up. Nope.
Don't worry, my friend. There will be no pain, no injury, only truth.
Wait, what are you going to be doing?
You and your background should know. What is it you did when a particularly daring person wouldn't tell you what you know?
Fine. He'll put his hand out.
Hold on. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Let me. Do I need to have anything free to wild shape?
I
Mavis,
I
Mavis,
think you can just do it. I gotta say, you have an
there's a reason why
admirable
Andre stopped. There's a reason.
Wait, what's up? What were you saying, Rama?
What's
I don't know what's happening! I'm thinking torture!
Then he. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's cool. I guess you
I
still
gotta-
trust.
What made this think is happening?
I really gotta say, I admire your devotion to digging yourself a deeper grave. Because holy shit, you've been at it for a while now.
God, yeah!
You can probably just stand up straight in that grave now. No need to lie down.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you need any
Okay.
Wait, he said. Never mind. I can't. It's too
I'm
late.
going to. No, I'm going. What I'm gonna do
Give me a
is
second,
I'm
though.
going to do.
Hold on, it does take you an action. I don't know if you can use an action right now.
That's why I don't know with the paralysis, but you said I can speak and do
Right.
some movement.
Old person, I could just let you speak.
Okay. Wait, couldn't I fight that off after every round?
But that's like while in combat, you haven't been fighting back or anything. But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna Alright. Andre, let it go. I'm gonna insight check Andre.
Okay. So you're gonna incite Andre.
Yeah, I want to see if he relaxed at all in response to this. Like, less tense and shoulder, like, still tense, something like that. Some sign that he's like, okay. This is okay.
Andre, you can choose to fail the insight contest if you want. Otherwise, please roll insight, maybe.
I mean, he's not hiding. I mean, despite what he usually is, where he's always like kind of tensed up. That's his position right now.
Okay, because it's normal. Your baseline.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you with that. Ah.
He reaches his hand forward. You sure you won't tell me?
Well, you obviously have the means to do it yourself, so
Hey.
let's go.
And his hand touches you, flowing through you. You feel an energy take direct hold of your mind. Please make another wisdom saving throw.
Honestly, at this point, it's me wanting to check his abilities. You said another wisdom saving?
You should be good at those. You're a druid.
I am a druid, but I failed it last time apparently, so
I mean, you got a 13. I don't know.
I did get a 13. This is a 23 this time, 10 more.
Oh.
23 does it. As the control it tries to take hold of your mind. You manage to push it back. Ooh, vital.
You're not the first one to try this.
Oh, really now?
Oh, as someone who claims to know histories, you don't seem to know mine.
Mavis, please. Like, this is not the time for your sass, okay?
What? I've been completely honest. I don't trust him. I used magic to get in here. I'm sorry, but sir, quite frankly, you make me uncomfortable. So, I will keep my tricks as close to my sleeve as I can, and
It's okay.
I do not trust.
It's okay.
I don't like and I'm gonna try and go for sympathy here. Which I doubt I'm gonna get, but whatever.
Hey, you might get it from Rayla, you know?
I might get it from Rayla.
She's got you, you know?
I like that.
Yeah.
Rayla just has like her like hand and her like her face in her head. She's just watching you guys. Like, what is happening?
She like is like parting her fingers a little bit.
This is probably the most fun I've had in a D&D interaction, even though it's awful.
Nice. If it works, it works. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
I don't care if my character dies. I've been burned too many times by the whims of others and in their pursuit of different realities in the unknown.
An admirable quest theirs is. I'm afraid they'll find it sorely lacking. For all of their hopes are nothing but the feet of the centipede. She who grows alone and exists outside the man's. But enough about her. I want answers.
I answered.
No. My question was as to your means.
My means? How
Yes,
so?
how you snuck in. And well,
Oh, it's quite easy. I used the door. It's not my fault you like to monologue.
let's see. Let's see this then. And once more, you see energy spreading from him to all three of you.
I'm so sorry out of character. I'm
All
so
of you.
sorry, you guys.
All of you, please make a wisdom saving throw once more.
7.
I'm so
So that's
sorry.
one.
No, fuck it up there, yeah.
Okay, wait. Out of
Rayla's got a
are we-
-1.
Okay, wait. Are you guys enjoying this at least?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm just not sure what to do at this point.
I'm not doing anything. I have no. This is your scene, Daria.
Got it. Understood. It's my
Honestly, I
role.
just like doing the crazy voice. I'm just enjoying the funny voice.
Okay. That was that plus my thing.
Yeah.
So that is a 21.
Oh, of course.
One does it. Maybe you alone managed to withstand the psychic onslaught. As both Rayla and Andre, you feel a hand quickly darting into your brains, grabbing hold of it, molding it, forcing you to take action. As you fall under the mass suggestion spell. Well then, tell me, how did she do it? And he turns towards the both of you. As you are now forced to tell him.
Andre has
Are
no
we-
idea. He didn't see Mavis do it.
They didn't see anything,
They saw you going in. They didn't see you come out.
but they didn't.
They did see you go in.
No, but I had been getting 20s for all of my stealth rolls. I
I'm sure
did
you
stealth
got-
way before the spider thing.
Yeah, did we see her turn into
They
a
only
spider?
saw a spider go in. They didn't know it was me.
Yeah, 'cause,
Or,
like-
no, Andre saw a spider. Rayla didn't see anything.
Yeah, because Andre was ahead of everyone, so I'm not sure everything about everything that he saw.
Huh. Actually, have either of them ever seen you wild shape?
No.
No.
Andre has no
No.
idea.
So the secrets. Well, fuck, I gotta say. I'm actually surprised there. But yeah.
We know jack shit.
Mavis, you're too sneaky.
Yeah, Andre's gonna be like, listen, man, all honesty, I actually have no idea.
Yeah.
What are you doing to them?
Oh, I'm
She-
just
He's trying to, like-
asking questions.
Yeah.
Quiet. I'm talking.
Can I cast Dispel Magic?
You can't take actions.
I can't? I'm still in the thing?
Yeah.
Can I fight against it?
You can, you just haven't asked to.
I implied. I was asking. Okay. What is it? What is it again?
It's wisdom.
Oh, okay.
I need to take the sleep spell so I can knock Mavis out whenever she starts digging the hole too far. Like, it's just
That would be such a wise use.
Yeah. Fuck, okay. That's a 25.
25!
Dear God, you really are a druid.
Yeah.
You managed to find back the command. And you're free from the control. And he looks at you.
Drop it.
Oh, really? Stop her. And both you, Rayla, and Andre are compelled to move and stop Mavis to the best of your ability. What do you do?
Well, it's just mass suggestion, right?
Yeah, it forces you to take a course of action.
Okay, Andre's gonna say, Mavis, could you just not?
But I was gonna say, like, Mavis, this is a strongly worded message to you. Stop.
Rayla's so... I love Rayla, man.
I'm just gonna
I
raise my
insist.
eyebrow at that, and then just look to the guy like, "See, this is what you expected? Is this what you wanted?"
The wind of the wind, I must admit, are predictable. Oh well, no matter. I shall have to take this into my own hands then.
Oh, actually, before he moves, can I cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, you can, actually.
Where is
I
it?
hope you're not hoping to do it virtually, because
Oh, obviously no. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. I forgot. Okay. Detect Magic, and he has the book pulled out, right?
there's a lot of books. He's got a book in his hand, but there's a lot of books.
I know there's like
does-
a lot of There's a lot of magic and stuff. I'm specifically looking for purple influences.
Does Andre see her casting a spell?
He can see you casting.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk up to her and go, stop. And he's going to, like, basically just try to, like, basically just kind of grab one of her arms just to stop her from doing the incantation, even though she still gets it off by the time he gets there. Just like, come on.
What does she do?
I asked if I'm
You
still
do
gonna
see
cast it. He was
Yeah,
too
you do
late.
see
Yeah.
Quite a few books, like a lot of them, light up with a purple hue. Each and every single item in this room glows strongly with materials. Each of them in various colors. Some of them in multiple colors for a single item, but most of them with solely one. Of
And
the items
yeah.
in here, many of the books are of purple, and one, a broken knife, shines with the same purple.
And the book that I was gonna steal originally.
No. The book in the drawer, as you can see, does not have a shred of purple on it. Instead, it's bright pink. And the journal that
The
You hear
recordings.
us?
Well,
I now have 3
Cool.
separate recordings of one session.
Cool.
We stopped for a sec to give you time to log back in. So
Thank you.
you are welcome.
so we were talking about what we think of all the different aspects and stuff, and how, like, my biggest concern has been like knock this entire time. Of the aspects, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like all of them.
None of them are just fun.
Pardon me?
None of them are fun.
None of them
They're all
are fun. They're all
awful.
weird.
The only one I like wanted to engage with was Winter, and then I found out that he's the reason this one dude has daddy issues.
God, he's talking about God this way. It's like, okay.
Yeah, no.
Don't lie. The only reason you like Winter is because the bird had a cool top hat.
The bird was awesome!
He had a
That's
cool
the only
top.
being I trust in this world.
That
And
is,
it's death. It's death.
Yeah,
That's the
that's,
only thing I trust.
that's quite emo of you to say.
I'm playing Mavis.
You are. Anyway, let's jump back in. I think we can round this out for now. Poor thing, he's got to go soon.
Yeah.
As you break the control of this and use detect magic, Andre came to you and told you to just stop instantly. What does Mavis do?
I mean, I don't want to fight this guy, so I'm not gonna fight this guy. Would I know how the spell works?
What do you mean?
Like, would I know if, like, how the commands work? Like, they would still continuously be under it or something like that?
Actually, Give me a sec. I need to actually see the details of this. I don't think it can issue mass charm person, right? No, it was mass. God damn it. Give me a sec. Mass suggestion. Here we go.
Because truthfully, I have no idea how that spell works.
Yeah. No, it cannot issue continuous commands. The first one was forceful. The other ones, there's nothing after that. It just picks one. So technically, they're not forced to stop you.
Okay.
So that's happened. What does Magus do? As she's cast detect magic and looked around the room, a moose has gone to one of the shelves and picked up a scroll.
Well, did he ask her anything?
Hey, come on! You've been the one that was doing that thing. Come on.
Hello.
What he asked you was how you did it, and
No.
Andre just asked you to stop.
Okay. Have you heard of giant merchant wolves?
Can't believe we're back here doing that.
So you're unmisleading. It's okay. I've not used this so often. I must admit it's not one of my specialties. But it was.
You must not be good at never mind, I'm dropping that. Mavis doesn't say shit. Sir, I'm gonna not tell you this. I will, however, not touch anything in here again, leave on my way, and be on our way with my friends. We'll hang out in your library, find out more information, and then leave your city.
Well, that's something I could get behind. As he reads the scroll and begins to burn. Being assumed.
Wait, the scroll is burning?
Yep. You didn't cast a spell on it or anything.
I can or can't?
What?
You said that he didn't cast a spell or anything?
It didn't cast a
Okay.
spell on it.
Oh.
I see. Well, that's perfectly fine if you don't tell me how you got in here.
I mean,
that
you
point,
didn't
you
have
were-
wards put up.
At that point, he looked at you incomplete. Oh. Interesting. Nothing. Well, I believe it is indeed time you were on your way. It appears I need to make more precautions. And warning to you. To the principle of edge. Betrayal begets more betrayal. And so on, forever and ever.
Mm.
Once you start, you will not stop.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Mr. Tibber here. He should know. Now then, it's time you're on your way.
Cool. Are my friends let go?
They're not mind controlled anymore.
Andre's
Okay.
Andre's
They
still
haven't
holding
been
her
for-
arm. Like it's not
They
like
haven't
he's not
been
like
for-
grabbing her arm. He's just like, please don't cast anything else.
Rayla's like beelining it to the door. She has it held
Uh.
open for them.
By the way, I was serious about the wolves. I call as I'm like walking out.
Yeah, we do, actually there is like there are wolf. There is a wolf realm, isn't there? Like there was
Of course there are wolves.
no like werewolves.
I
Oh
know.
yeah, massive
30 foot wolves.
Yeah, we were told they were
Murdering
like several
people?
stories. I don't think that's true, but I think the werewolf thing is still possible.
But of
Okay,
course
yeah.
Have you never heard of the amethyst and the imago?
The who and the what now?
No.
I'm sure you'll learn about them in due time.
You can just tell us now.
You work for the
Okay.
same organization that wanted us to look into this.
Okay,
You
you
can
know,
just tell us.
that's fair that we don't know about it. You don't have to tell us all about it, but do you know where they went? Like, are they here still?
Looks at you, Andre, pitifully.
Like, we're just here to deal with them. Like, it's not really a...
That eye of yours carries the seed of truth. Use it.
It's disgusting.
Learn.
Stop.
And for the last time tonight, be on your way.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I should totally grab a drink sometimes and I'm out.
Andre, I'm just gonna shove Mavis out as she tries to say anything else.
Out.
Sorry about
Yes, no.
that. Sorry about that. Thanks for having us over.
Yeah, Andre's gonna close the door and just go, "What is wrong with you?"
Oh, what was that?
I don't like the way you're speaking.
And
None of us did.
also, Andre, I would like to add, Andre bowed on the way out, just like, I'm so sorry. Oh, I can't. Like, you could have gotten all of us killed.
Yeah, and I didn't. I wasn't gonna let him kill you.
Oh,
don't know
what? From being paralyzed? You
how-
weren't gonna let that happen?
Yeah. I mean, I got out of it,
Andre's
didn't I?
walking out. He is not having any more of this conversation after hearing that. He's like, no, I'm just walking. He just walks out.
Yeah. Rayla will follow.
See, you do so. And that is where we'll end this session.
By the way, my web is still there.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's not gonna be there